Wow. Yo, yo, WWE is they getting disrespectful with these shows, man. WWE is getting disrespectful with these shows, bro. Uh, yo, it's this has been a tough week, man. I cannot. It's literally nothing to talk about tonight, y'all. I apologize. It is literally nothing to talk about. Finn Balor finally gets a win after being buried for over a decade. The scam of the century. Tickets down to $25. How is WWE gonna make a pivot? What's poppin', chat? Somebody said win Balor. Sky, you funny. Hold on, what Red Dark Side say? Next week is a tough week for you. Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, chat. Crackdown just did some BS, but y'all know the king coming home. The king arrived home. You know what I mean? The king is in the city. The city's a little bit lit. I tried to get a Sixers hat, but you know what I mean? That's just another story, though. I cannot believe the amount of slop we got tonight. But then I'm lying if I say I can't believe it. I can believe it. Trash truck juice at its finest. $25 tickets. How is WWE going to make the pivot? Are they going to put on a good show? Are they going to cut some promos besides out the ring? Is somebody going to show up to somebody's house? Is somebody going to go backstage? Is somebody going to cut a vignette? Is somebody in creative going to give any type of creative? Of course not. We got two matches booked tonight in a summer slop that is struggling to sell. If you have a brain in your skull, if you actually have a life and you didn't watch this show, unlike me, if you actually have a life and you missed this, let me fill you in. The two matches to combat one of the worst SummerSlam ticket sales of all time in a stadium was this. 6 women tag match, fatal influence, or is it fetal influence? Fetal indigestion. Fetal indigestion. Versus the Bella Twins and Paige in a 6 women's tag match for absolutely nothing. This shouldn't even made it on Crackdown. You can't even put this on NXT. I don't think this deserves to be on Evolve. That's not it, y'all. We got Finn Balor finally getting a shot, finally not getting buried after a decade versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor, 6 women tag match. Bella. Do you think these two matches are going to move one single ticket? One. Literally. I guarantee if you watch the ticket numbers right now, they're going to stay exactly the same. The only reason I'm not really losing my ish right now, see, I could edit myself now. The only reason I'm not losing my ish because Braun, I'm not talking about Bronson Reed. I'm not talking about Braun Breaker. LeBron James coming to the city of brotherly love. We back. I haven't felt like this since AI in the playoffs. Game 1 with the Lakers, where we almost got them, but we don't want to talk about that though. That's the only reason why I'm not really losing my ish from the slop we seen tonight, man. It's bad. It's disgusting. We're gonna go through this whole show and literally talk about nothing. Absolutely nothing. WWE puts on 0 women matches on Monday, and they saved all of the slop for Friday. Every singles match was a women's match except for the main event. Every single match was a women's match except for the main event. Before I shout out the chat, I got one more thing. Let me just take a breather. I feel myself literally getting mad. The LeBron James coming to Philly is not even gonna save this one. So let me just take a breather. I don't want to act all belligerent this Friday. The burial of Carmelo Hayes, it needs to be not studied, investigated. Like, what heat does Carmelo Hayes got with Triple H? You got no room on the show for this guy. You actually think Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax was just in an eliminator match last week, right? So you got room for Nia Jax to squeeze in there just to get squashed and her to drop F-bomb after F-bomb after F-bomb. This woman gets away with murder in the Fed. I'm looking at, I'm like, dog, does she think this is HBO After Dark? She dropped F-bomb after F-bomb after F-bomb after F-bomb. Triple H, he not saying nothing. He giving her a high five and gorilla. Good job, Nia. Because you know who's on the board of TKO. So Triple H, you sit your goofy ass down and act like you're the boss on Unreal. You get it? Act like you're the boss. Nia Jax could do whatever she wants. Carmelo Hayes. Hey, Carmelo Hayes, man, you my man, bro. Holla at me, bro. Seriously. Let us know what they're having in catering this week, bro. Let us know what they had in catering last week. It seems like you could go on one of the greatest WWE US Championship title reigns of all time. And what does that reward you? A first-class trip in a catering with Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov, Carmelo Hayes literally have bunk beds in catering. What? Where are these? Ilya Dragunov, that's cool, bro. He been off TV so long. Carmelo Hayes is a travesty. Y'all don't like Ricky Saints? Great. Is it Ricky Starks? Whatever he is. Let's just call him Ricky. Ricky Martin. Because you don't hear from him anymore. This is why people don't like the guy. I always said I think he got potential. He is going to need a lot of work and heat to get him over, though. He's not over opposing. He doesn't have when you see, you don't feel anything when you see Ricky Saints. So you know what you need to do with his character? You got to put heat on him. Have him go nuclear online. Have him use tactics, low blows, steel chairs, kendo sticks, because in the Fed you can't use anything else. No. Leave him back in catering. Then have him pop out in a random match. Then act like we care. And, hey guys, shout out to David Greca, shout out to Busted Open Radio, but I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek of WWE Radio right now. It's going to come out next week on SM Radio. Let me give you a sneak peek of the take on WWE Radio right now. Oh, man. Crackdown was incredible. We got Nia Jax losing, but we got Charlotte Flair winning. We got Jade Cargill and TLC in a heated debated match. Who else we got? We got Cody Rhodes. All right, the African American Nightmare. We got Cody Rhodes and CM Punk in a heated feud, and man, we can't wait for SummerSlam. We chopping at the bit for SummerSlam. Shout out to David. He been doing this for 17 years. Get your bag, brother. Hey, Busted Open Radio. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, WWE, cut me the check. I'm telling you right now, I'll put this show over all day and night, dog. I'm telling you, man. I mean, my community they probably gonna run me down into the ground, but I promise you on everything. Y'all think Triple GPT is bad? Hey, Triple H, send over the bag over to Philly, man. Seriously, dog. I'm gonna put this thing over 24/7. WWE radio is a joke. I'm sorry. Shout out to David. It's inspiring that he was able to get the deal. But man, it's just disheartening that we're not going to get that edge no more, bro. You know Triple H going to be calling him the second he doesn't say something is perfect. Yo, bro, come on, man. We just put Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. Say that's a good match. I'm going to say what's up with the chat, man. Oh, my God. I'm interested in listening to WWE radio. I want to hear them put over this show. You can listen to them live, too. I want to hear them live on a match like Fatal Influence versus the Bella Twins and Paige. I want to hear them live put that over, bro. Seriously. Triple GPT, I know you already signed up. You signed up for Club WWE. You signed up for Busted Open Radio. You signed up for all the merch. You signed up for the $25 ticket to SummerSlam. Let us know how it is, man. We gonna say what's up with the chat, bro. Yo, Joe is wildin'. I'm trying to say what's up with the chat. The first thing I see is Vince goes over versus Janelle Gray. Like, yo, y'all are wildin', bro. Wow, bro. Yo, who I see in there? I know Colin was somewhere in the chat. I know, I think I see Felicia in the chat. Warlock somewhere in there. Vita, my man Hezzy, Joe, OZ, Outsanity somewhere in there. I see Matt Craig, New Generation with the early super chats. My man Jose, Bobby, Brock in the building. Warlock, Rod, fearfully confident. He came up with the name, a new name, Backstage Blake, Mr. Maui Wowie somewhere in there, ATO, Jordan somewhere in there, Red Dark Side, Triple JPT! Sorry, I started glitching. Is somewhere lurking. You know, Mustafa's in there. Copycat's in there. We got Aegis 6'7", my man Tank, Karma. We got Jim in the building. Frank, Delayed Gratz, Christopher Howard. I know my man Gannaboy in the building. Des Morris somewhere in there. The usual suspects. All right, man. Let's see what's going on. We're gonna holler at some of the super chats, and we gonna go over this. Yo, chat, I cannot wait to hear WWE radio, dog. I'm gonna tune in the first few, maybe a few episodes, man. It's like a double-edged sword, because David, he been grinding as a content creator, seeing him. But he said, yo, this was 1 hour, one show a week. And now we just did a deal with WWE. For a content creator, it's so inspiring. Yeah, man. Forget WWE. Just to go from that to that, 17 years of work is admirable, man. But just the content, the slop WWE is going to push for this to be. I'm interested in that, bro. Seriously. Let me read some of the super chats. Fecal influence. Oh, my man Kim in the building. I forgot about Kevin to say your name, bro. What's up? Jose said, I'm kind of glad I didn't go to this Smackdown, and it was in Oakland. I was going to go to that show live in person or get my wheels stolen. You know, Oakland ain't playing, dog. Oakland don't play no games. Shout out the Bay Area. Yo, Jose, I forgot you out there, bro. Jim said women's match sound like cringe Hallmark films. What is this? Yo. It was all women's matches. Then a promo, a contract signing, a promo, women's matches, and Finn Balor not getting buried. That's all it was, bro. Uh, my something says change the name to background because it's the only way to enjoy the show. Played in the background while you're literally doing anything else. No, that's funny, dog. Sean said Nia Jax is a female crash out Sami Zayn now. Yeah, dog. Like she kept dropping F. She did not care, bro. I don't think she wants to be on TV. Triple GPT said, how is it a joke? It hasn't aired yet. Blonde hate. What? Triple GPT, you need to wait for WWE radio to air? Do you think, dog, when WWE puts something like Pat McAfee on, you think he's gonna go in 100% like he usually do, or he's gonna pull it back a little bit? He already pulled it back a little bit because he got Hall of Famers on the show. But he's gonna pull back a lot because the WWE they're trying to monopolize the situation. And man, whatever, bro. Backyard says, y'all ready? Backyard trick shots. I gotta go to your page and see if you really doing trick shots. I like content like that. Y'all ready to tune into Shillis XM? Can't wait. No, that's hard, dog. Hold on. Outsanity said, Nia Slim lost again in a DQ match. Royce is getting fumbled, but thinking this was better than being the AEW. Only redemption can save us. Yeah, Redemption Sunday. And we got some answers from Tony Khan, which was fire, man. Which is fire. Yeah, Outsanity. Only Redemption. And even Redemption not even firing off at a 10 out of 10, just as far as stories and all of that. It's still, God, at least we get some resemblance of professional wrestling this weekend. Brock said, coming soon to USA Network, Cooking with Carmelo Hayes, where every week he takes us backstage to catering to eat slop Triple H. Yo, Cooking with Carmelo is crazy. I might gotta put that to the side. Yo, that's kind of hard, dog. Bro is stuck in catering. It's crazy. Take said Dave sold out to the World Wrestling slot. We'll see. I know he's getting a lot of flack off of it, man. But it's 17 years. The big bag comes. It's like I can't blame him. But I'm interested in seeing, just because some of this is so bad, bro. It's just the epitome of slop. So the only thing you could do is like not critique it, call it you. The only thing he could really do is not go too crazy, but not go too easy. He's gonna have an interesting time trying to play the middle ground. Warlock said, breaking news, JD from Benoit, BM from Philly have decided to sue Triple GPT for trying to use the name GPT from SL Sugar Lantern. Yo, Warlock, my man, you crazy. Mr. Slayer says, I've been thinking about this. Why is LA Knight teaming up with Solo? LA Knight mad at the Bloodline for costing him the King of the Ring, but Solo will spike them. At least bring it up as a joke, and like how Kane and Jeff Hardy called out Triple H. Yo, thank you, bro. Thank you. Shout out to Dub, too. Thank you. LA Knight, Solo Sikoa out of nowhere. They are back. Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, and Royce Keys is the epitome of the most cringe group of all time, dog. It's just it's three people that have solid talent that's just it's mixing together like alcohol, blood, and alcohol, water, and oil or something. Just three of the most random concoctions you could put together, and it's just like. Nah, God, we're only doing this because they have no other creative. They got no creative for Royce Keys. They got no creative for LA Knight. They have no creative for Solo Sikoa. They have no creative for Jacob Fatu. They have no creative for the Usos. They have like zero, nothing. Jacob Fatu lost the tribal the bridal, whatever you want to call it, combat. He lost that just to turn around and feud with. What? You done got on one knee, Jacob Fatu. You done got on one knee, granted your tribal chief, just for what, bro? Just to get in a feud with Royce Keys, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa at the second biggest event of the year? Jose said, the Triple GPT said, Jose, we would never be back. Trust me. Jolie said, hey, Bobby, today was my 35th birthday. Shout out TLC. Friday night whackdown was bored. So tired of Coley and CM stuff. Shout out to Jolie. We got to spam Jolie. Happy birthday in the chat. One of the usual suspects. That's what's up. 35. That's what's up. Matt Craig said, ain't no way Nia Jax lost all that weight just to get buried. Triple H doing her dirty. Yo, Matt Craig, I honestly think Nia Jax don't want to, I don't think she wants to go over or be in a prominent role, just like Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is in the ladder match, but she's not winning because I don't think she wants to be in a prominent role either. But I think the reasons is different. Charlotte Flair, I think she's just sick of people, yeah, man, probably getting up on her. And Nia Jax probably looking at a backstage executive role. Maybe Stephanie McMahon type of role, bro. I never see someone get away with so much on TV, bro. Brock said Dave sold out, but at least he getting the bag. Yeah, Brock. Sometimes when you building something for almost 20 years, it's just like, if he didn't take that opportunity, see, y'all gotta think, chat. I'm not gonna like WWE radio, but I'm talking about Dave specifically. When you build something like this for almost 20 years, and you're at the age we at, he's older than me, but you start getting to these older ages, you start thinking about, man, when I get really, really old, right? And I look back at everything, if I turn this down, will I regret it? And I think the answer will be yeah, because you're always gonna get, what if you signed that? And I'm gonna tell y'all, chat, if you old, you know what I'm talking about. But if you younger, if you in your 20s, dog, trust me, bro. Them regrets, them what ifs, oh my God, they will haunt you. They will haunt you, dog. Seriously. So if you better go with your gut. That's why they say your gut is your second brain. Go with your gut. The what ifs will haunt you, bro. Seriously. So I'm happy for Dave, man. I listen to Busted Open Radio. That's not one of my favorite podcasts, but I always tap in when they have some hot takes and stuff like that, man. And Busted Open Radio, to be honest, they paved the way for people like me to do what I'm doing and for the community and stuff like that. You got to show respect. But WWE Radio is, oh my God, that's going to be 24 hours of slop. All right, let me make sure I catch everybody. Warlock said, Bobby, don't forget to read New Gen Super Chat since it's important. Shout out to Rando Back since he's in the building. All right. I think I missed that. Brock said, I can't lie. Solo really him for real. I think Roman wants Solo to take his place in the future. Jimmy and Jay both crashed and burned. I don't know if Jimmy and Jay crashed and burned, bro. Like, nah, they the Usos, you know what I mean? Like, Jay had his time. Jimmy, he didn't really get a time, but, you know what I mean? Jim said, never heard a good take from Mark ever. Yeah, Mark, he just loves WWE, so, yeah, man, he ain't, and it fed him all these years, I ain't gonna lie. I can't knock Mark Henry. Jose said, I wouldn't doubt they steal Cody Rhodes' bust, too. See, what about that? Yo, Jose, why didn't Punk just take Cody Rhodes' bus? Remember when Stone Cold, he used to take people tractor trailers, or he used to get a tractor trailer? What happened to these spots where you needed all these big productions at, bro? People getting thrown over the bridge, cement going in the cars, the beer truck rolling. Like, what happened to that, bro? Why are we playing it so safe? AEW has Dave now, and we have... Yo, you dumb, bro. We have Dave, too. And Matt Crash said, fun fact, LA Knight been feuding with teams like Bloodline and The Vision for 3 years straight. He would never get a title shot. Never. Ever. It's not even going to be close. Let me try to find my man, New Generation Super Chat. Hold on before I start getting into the show. Hold on. Let me see. Did I miss New Generation? Then, yo, New Generation, I don't see your, yeah, I don't see a new chat suit, New Generation. Try to put it in the joint. Hold on. Fearfully confident, Bobby. Are you high, or do you want me to call Swerve? Read New Gen suit. I don't see it. Let me try to pull it up. Yo, on my computer, I don't know why I don't see New Gen Super Joint in there. Hold on. Hold on. Let me try to find it. Then now, yo, I don't see it. Yo, New Gen, try to put it in the regular chat, if you can. Oh, here it go. Here it go. All right, New Generation said, oh, damn, I missed Sean, too. So Sean said Nia Jax is a female. Oh, yeah, no, I read that. New Generation said, today was the worst day of my life. My older cousin unexpectedly passed away last night. So today been a rough day. To the usual suspects in chat, hug your loved ones and tell them you love them. Man, yo, man, yo, we gotta put the prayer heads in the chat for my man New Generation, dog. Yo, sorry for the passing, bro. Seriously, man. Sorry about that. Hold on. Yo, hold on. Let me see. Where is hold on 1 second. Yeah, put the prayer heads up for my man New Generation. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I gotta put, uh, yo, I got, yo, Warlock, I got you as a mod on this joint. What's the name? You see somebody spamming something too much, just snipe them or whatever. But, yeah, my man, New Generation, yo, sorry for your loss, bro, but New Generation, he says some real stuff, man. Before we get into, we're gonna talk about wrestling, but sometimes we deviate the real topics. But that is real, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta hug your loved ones. You gotta, and I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to myself too, New Generation, because I gotta do that. I got family members. I definitely, even you saying that, when I get off here tomorrow, I gotta make it a priority to call some people, you know what I mean, and my family that I haven't talked to, people that probably, you know what I mean, I probably fell out with over some stupid stuff or from one thing or another, because a lot of people, like, it's a thing that just think tomorrow is promised. Forget tomorrow, bro. The next second isn't promised, dog. Any one of us could just, yeah, I mean, go out in a stroke or heart attack, something could just hit. Anything could happen, bro. Seriously, man. And that's why I always try to, yeah, man. And we're so much on the grind. A lot of us in the trenches, and I'm not talking about the news. I'm talking about the financial trenches of we got to work 2, 3 jobs. We got to miss time with our kids. We got to miss time with our family, bro. We got to miss time playing the game. We got to miss time just doing things we love because we're so much in the chase, man. And you know what I mean? Sometimes, bro, when you can, it's just good to slow down and call them people, bro, because once they're gone, bro. And they might be here in a different form, but in the physical form, you know what I mean? They won't be, unfortunately. And man, shout out the New Generation once again, man. I'm happy you here, and I'm happy you be the usual suspects in the chat. Even if it's the slightest bit to be able to take you away from that situation in real life, you know what I mean? That's worth more than any type of monetary game or anything that comes with this, bro. So you know what I mean? Shout out to you, man. Triple GBC said get tired of being snuff from the oh my God. No, I got you, Triple GPT. Hold on. I hope so too. Yeah, damn. Yo, good look at chat. I almost missed that chat. I would have felt bad if I went back and looked on that chat and I missed that. I would have felt terrible if I did though. So shout out to chat, man. Uh, Yo, Triple GPT funny. OZ said guarantees of life, death, taxes, the Fed being a douche, and my man's 215 skipping multiple single chaps every stream. The usual suspects, facts. Yeah, you know what? I think I gotta look at this other super chat window because for some reason it don't show them all in real time, or maybe I need to refresh them on this one. But yeah. Let me get to this joy. Warlock said Bobby off topic. I want to talk to you tomorrow about something personal and something about. All right, bet I got you, Warlock. I got you, bro. Uh, I think the writing room has dementia. Yeah, MJ. Yeah, facts. All right, let's get into this. I'll try to catch up. I'll try to make sure I'm up on all the super chats and stuff like that. Uh. You got my man, bro. You got my man in the building, man. Yo, chat. This is the only thing that is remotely close to being something on this show, bro. We see Finn Balor 3 weeks straight, man. Go over, man. We see Finn Balor 3 weeks straight to go over. Now he's going into SummerSlam since the last time I remember, bro. I can't remember the last time he had a match of any significance. Now, Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor, it's going to be a solid match. But is it a match anyone's looking forward to? Not really. We're going to see some great wrestling, and hopefully Finn Balor goes over just to lose to whoever's the champion, but I'd rather have that than anything else. Triple H, WWE Radio, anybody at creative, bro. Can you relay one message to me, bro? Not even to me. Can you just do one thing for all of us? Chat, can they just do one thing? Can you just do this? Can you just give us it on these big events, bro? Just give us the Demon Finn Balor. When it matters, bro, give us the Demon Finn Balor. He doesn't need to win all his matches. He just needs to come out when it's important, when it's significant, when it's time, bro. Just give us this. It's SummerSlam, bro. We don't want to see the same Finn Balor with the tighty whities and whatever else, bro. Come out there, give us Demon Finn Balor. Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. They're gonna cook in the ring, and you know what I mean. Just that's all I'm asking for, bro. If not that, then just have him go over Sami Zayn, and we'll sit and watch a boring match like the rest of the boring matches SummerSlam has booked. I can't even say boring. It's gonna be solid, but it's just like, come on. No one's invested in a Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor, bro. But I'll be lying, chat, to say that WWE isn't doing the right thing, man. We starting off on a positive tonight, y'all. WWE did the right thing. They took him away from the Judgment Day. They put him to Crackdown. They got him in, you know what I mean? They put a few wins under his belt. And now they got him in SummerSlam, and not just a random match, and a number one contender match. It's some story there. It's some significance there. It's something to fight for. The WWE is the epitome of slop. So once they give you anything worth talking about, I'll be capping the BME, act like this is the worst thing ever, bro. This was the best thing tonight, man. Triple GPT said he was just at Mania, the greatest show ever. Oh, stop it, bro. The greatest show of the year? Triple GPT, you know, man to man, bro, you would not put Mania night 1, night 2 put together. You know for a fact you wouldn't put Mania over Double or Nothing. You wouldn't put Mania. There's not one match on Mania that was better than the first match on Double or Nothing, bro. Come on, man. Tyler, my man Tyler in the building with the dub. Bro said, Bobby, WWE has lost the plot. They buried every legend that built this business and replaced greatness with empty nostalgia. The circle of life says this version has to die so the legacy could be reborn proper. Hakuna Matata. Ooh. Yo, I don't even know if y'all noticed. Tyler just threw yo, Tyler. All right. I didn't know you was a wordsmith, Tyler. I know you got like fearfully confident, sir, smoke a lot. Yeah, man, you got some stuff. You got some people in here. I'm missing some people. I think Derek, Dez. It's a lot of wordsmiths in here. I didn't know Tyler. I didn't know you was one. Yo, bro, Tyler, that was a bar. It was so low key though. He said they buried every legend that built this business and replaced greatness with empty nostalgia. The circle of life says this version has to die so the legacy could be reborn proper. Hakuna Matata. Cause I think, yeah, man, that's literally what Hakuna Matata means, yeah, man. Well, it means a version of that. Something like that. Hakuna Matata phrase translate to there no trouble the way original. Damn, what's the hold on. I'm not even talking about the Lion King. Or I could be wrong, original meaning. There are no troubles. Damn, hold on, I could be wrong. There is not. Oh, damn, I thought it meant like a. Hold on. Oh, I think it turned into completely. Oh, the dark side. I gotta look into that. I gotta look into that. I thought that meant like the cycle of life or something. I could be wrong though, y'all. Yeah, it won't be the first time. But yeah. Yo, good looking for that, Tyler. That was fire though. But you're right though. You know what I mean? Like when a company been here for 40 years, it's hard to stay hot for 40 years. It's hard to stay hot for 10 years. It's hard to stay hot for a year, dog. This is a very difficult, feat. The WWE is obviously at a low period, but the problem is not even. I think the scary part is, Tyler, is TKO has no interest on getting back to the promised land. They have no interest on getting to that top. You know, when Tony Khan, AEW, I don't know about TNA because they partner with WWE, but I could say AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, all these other companies, they have a level of integrity in the product. TKO does not care about the level of integrity in pro wrestling. That is the scariest thing with this situation with WWE. So that promised land, that prestige, that pedestal you talking about, you're right, bro. We gotta sometimes kill stuff off for it to come back. But man, God, dog. I think TKO is gonna kill and sell. We're not looking at some cycle. We looking at capitalism as at its finest, dog. Batman says Bret Hart was right about Triple H. What did he say? Bret Hart was right about Triple H is a better booker. Nah, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny, man. Neither does Paul Levesque. The whole nuke the whole yo, Sir Smoke a Lot facts. They need to nuke the whole creative room, bro. Seriously, man. Yo, shout out to False Finish too, man. I think Corey run this page, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think Corey run this page, but False Finish with the pictures, man. Shout out to False Finish. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, we gonna talk about the big topics, man. Chat. Uh, Yo, I could not. Yo, Triple GPT. I know a lot of y'all don't know this, y'all. I gotta go to what I posted. A lot of y'all don't know this. Yo, chat, can y'all let me know if I'm bugging? Yo, am I bugging? Is this not like a cardinal sin in professional wrestling? CM Punk to throw the belt down on the floor and y'all cutting a promo while the most prestige, while the biggest prize in the why we're all here to fight for this championship is laying on the floor like a sack of garbage. Yo, chat, let me know, all trolling aside, yo, y'all gotta let me know because I'll be wrong. I'm live and I be literally, y'all hear me pronounce words wrong sometimes. Now, I'm not a complete idiot. Y'all know I know how to read pretty good. I'm not a complete idiot, but I'm not the smartest guy in the room, and I never claim to be, and I don't even want to be. My people around me, I make sure everybody around me is smarter. I do not want to be around a bunch of idiots. That's why I love to chat, dog. A lot of y'all are smarter than me. I like to learn, bro. Let me know. Am I too old? Triple GPT, let me know. Honestly, dog. Am I thinking too old by seeing the belt on the floor? Now, you see MJF, he'll throw the AEW thing in a trash can. He'll disrespect like the international title. But he's not going to disrespect the American title. He's not going to disrespect the Triple B. It's still him playing the hill, but the sense of this is the most prestigious prize in this business. Yo, I'm dead ass serious. Am I being too old? Because back in the day, bro, Vince McMahon, oh my God, he would have lost his shit seeing the belt on the floor, bro. It's just the small things, dog. The smallest. If I'm Ari Emanuel, I'm calling and I'm firing half the creative room. And CM Punk, bro, you'll be skipping out on SummerSlam. I would have buried CM Punk for the rest of the year, dog. For sitting there throwing that belt down like it's. And remember what I told y'all in the beginning of the year. Watch Punk. Watch Punk. Punk play games. He knows what I'm talking about. That was very symbolic, dog. You do not throw the championship on the floor and let it leave there. And Cody Rhodes, they both just looking at it. I don't give a shit about a storyline, dog. That's a contradiction because all I care about is storylines, to be honest. But no, bro. We're not going to try to... The whole storyline, this is the storyline. It's laying on the floor like a sack of garbage. If I never watched wrestling before and I'm a casual and I'm watching CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and I'm trying to tune into SummerSlam and I'm figuring out what they're fighting for and I'm seeing what they're fighting for is laying on the ground. But I could be bugging, y'all. I've been watching wrestling almost 40 years. That's a very long time. So maybe I'm just thinking too much of the 90s and the 2000s and whatever. Let me know, chat. I'm dead serious, bro. Your favorite Mania is 8. Yes, you are old, Gramps. Oh, Jack said AEW. Come on, Jack. You bugging. What Tyler say? Tyler said, Bobby, you can't buy hold on. A Stradivarius? Commercialize it / call and expect to keep this sold. That's TKO's WWE problem. They don't understand the culture or legacy that made wrestling special. The circle of life. Yo, Tyler dropping bombs tonight, y'all. Tyler dropping bombs. Oh, Lazy Levesque.
La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la Lazy Levesque. The booking is Paul.
Ew.
Oh, Paul Levesque.
Yo, Tyler dropping bombs. Yo, Lazy Levesque. You know, Tyler, it actually takes work. It actually is gonna take. It's easy. You know you got a bunch of gullible fans that's going to go for anything, that's going to buy anything. It is easy, bro. To hike the prices up. The price gouge. The book nothing. Knowing people are going to keep showing up. I'm still showing up. I'm online complaining, stressing myself out. I've grown I shouldn't be growing gray hair. My family they don't even have gray hair. I'm literally the only one. Dog, I got a cousin that's 50 years old and he has no gray hairs, bro. I'm the only one in the family. But by the time this is over, I'm going to have a full beard of gray. This is stressful. But I keep going. It's like I'm in an abusive relationship. I keep going begging for just effort. Begging for some type of respect. Some type of love. Cody Rhodes. Yo, Cody has to be... There's no way you could tell me Cody doesn't watch C-Jax, bro. He's making it obvious, bro. He almost says it like C-Jax at this point. I respect you and I love... It's just like... I would not be surprised if Cody watches, bro. But dog, like... Cody, where's the respect and love dog, this is making me puke watching this belt on the ground like this. These two idiots are in the ring. Do you think y'all are bigger than the WWE Championship? Because you're not. I know CM Punk thinks he's the biggest wrestler to ever live. You're not. Cody Rhodes, your tight-ass suits, your tight-ass gimmick, your boring-ass title reigns, you're not either. This is a travesty. And I'm going to tell you, dog, the second they went in the back of the gorilla, this is the problem with WWE. We don't have nobody losing their shit on any of these wrestlers. It's almost like they're scared of the wrestlers, dog. When have we ever heard about Triple H really airing somebody out, bro? See, Triple H gonna play the pussy games of trying to, you know what I mean? Triple H is gonna try to play the politic games. Have you get buried for 3-4 years like he's doing LA Knight. Have you stuck in catering like Carmelo Hayes. Bro, stop with the games, dog. If it's a problem, approach it as a problem. But it's not a problem. I doubt he cares. Bruce Pritchard, Michael Hayes, nobody's not going to talk to nobody about this stinking title being on the floor, bro. It completely threw me off with this promo. I cannot believe people not saying how the level of disrespect. What are we fighting for if we got this on the ground like a bag of trash? Dog, it's annoying, man. My man Kim said something. Look at Sammy and Crackmouth Punk. What did he say? They look like bulbs. What happened to looking like stars? Yeah, that's the problem, bro. That is a problem too, man. Punk dressing like Sami Zayn at this point. Crash out number 3. Yo, Gregory, you funny. They always been running around in freaking circles. Yeah, this was nasty, man. Now, he wound up picking it back up. Thank God he wound up picking it back up. Cutting a lifeless promo. Can anybody tell me what the difference of what CM Punk and Roman Reigns was doing and what CM Punk and Cody Rhodes is doing? This is literally the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. God, what happened to, what happened to stuff like this? Yo, Triple GPT, your breath smells like Similac, bro. I know you still young, bro. Dog, do you know once upon a time a guy named Stone Cold Steve Austin backed up a cement truck and literally poured cement in Mr. McMahon's Corvette? Do you know this was a thing? Do you know not everything was in the ring and some stuff was an actual production? Like, remember Stone Cold with the monster truck? Where are segments like this at? You can't do this once a year? Oh, Bobby Monsoon, you're old. Okay. I'm old, right? All right, I give you that. What about this, right? Darby Allin did a whole segment where Kevin Knight, his car was on fire, bro. They did a whole production where the car flipped over and Darby Allin hopped out the truck. This was this year or last year, whatever the fuck it was. This was recently. For all the people think I'm going back too far. I'm sorry, I don't watch any other promotions. AEW is the only option I got. I'm not even on, me and AEW fans are really going back and forth right now. I'm just being fair right now. It's just, dog, give me something different at least once a year. Let's start off with that. It's 365 days a year, 52 weeks in a year. Can you give me one segment that's outside of the ring to be able to tell a story? You have 4 big events this year. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and you got Snore Games. Can you give me one? One segment outside of the ring. It's just no effort. This company is making money. Yo, chat. Believe it or not, you don't need a lot of money to even shoot these segments. You don't need a lot of money. The most important things in this life cost nothing. Believe it or not. The most important things, your heart beating, You being able to breathe, you being able to move your fingers, move your toes, see, hear, being able to walk, freedom. The most important things cost nothing. In order for WWE to do a segment outside the ring, right? Even if this company wasn't making $1, all you need is a brain in your skull. That's the only thing you need to at least attempt to try to sell or tell a story that's outside the ring. I am going to snap if I see forget Cody. If I see CM Punk getting a big marquee feud, bro, and I'm sorry. Yo, David, if you listening to this, bro, if you want, see, it's out of David's hands. This is bigger than David, respectfully. WWE. You want to make WWE radio pop? You get somebody to push back on this crap immediately. And I guarantee you it'll get a lot more interested over there at Sirius SM Radio, bro. Get one person. It don't even, I'm not even saying me. I don't care who it is, bro. You get one person. It's a long list of content creators, bro. Men and women. It's men and women. Content creators. Black, white, Puerto Rican, or Asian, all type of ethnicities, bro. That at least push back when they're going online saying that's watching the same slop every week and putting it over, dog. You can like AEW. You can hate AEW. Dog, trust me, bro. I don't like the last few decisions going on with AEW. But one thing that's not debatable is, does this company sit here and phone it in because they got a fan base that's going to say everything is perfect, everything is great, no matter what. Tony Khan knows he has that, but he doesn't lean on that, bro. He at least attempts to do something outside the ring with characters where it's warranted. CM Punk, you're one of the biggest stars in the world, bro. Open up your mouth and creative. Cody Rhodes, can you do something? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about the slop you've been doing ever since WrestleMania 40. That's what I want to talk about, Cody. God, this is so annoying. This shit was ass, bro. I'm sorry, dog. I'm not sorry, actually. I can't tell you, this promo was ass. That's why you have look at the guy in the pink shirt. They're in the middle of a promo. The guy in the pink shirt is walking out. This guy is on his phone. This guy, he has headphones on. He just took the headphones off. There's empty seats. People are walking out. People are tired of this shit. Look at the faces of these people. This woman is asleep. Sis. Hey, Cody Rhodes and CM Skunk. It's like a 2-pack of Xanax. This woman is asleep. You can't make this up. This woman is asleep. This is a snooze fest. Yo, I cannot believe this woman is asleep, bro. This is insanity. Oh my God, dog. This is the biggest match you got. Hey, Triple GPT. It's just the turnbuckles, Ram, Club WWE. Look at the turnbuckles. This looks like slop. Oh my God. Yo, I cannot wait to hear how this is great, bro. Cody Rhodes talking about, I don't, what do you say? I love you. I respect you. I just don't like you. Cody, you literally cry every chance you get. John Cena retires, you cry. CM Punk wins the championship, you cry. CM Punk leaves to go on a vacation with AJ Lee, you cry. CM Punk gets married, you cry. Raw introduction, you cry. The last show of WrestleMania, you cry. On the podcast, you cry. On the bus, you cry. In the venue, you cry. In the locker room, you cry. At the gym, you cry. In catering, you cry. You're a fucking crybaby. There's nobody that watches your product that thinks you don't like CM Punk. You love everybody. And okay, great, Cody. You love everybody. You love that everybody's your best friend. Great. Find a better line than I don't like you. We don't believe you. You need more people. God, yo, I'm so disappointed in these two, dog. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm disappointed in these two. The fact that this woman is front row, bro, sleep. You cannot make this up, dog. I actually gotta save this, bro. I gotta bring this up in my video. This woman is literally sleep, dog. Incredible. I'm gonna run the footage back to see, like, that has to be a screenshot, man. Look, this woman, dog, she's sleep. This woman is sleep. Yo, chat, I dropped a nuke on the business. Cody, you didn't drop nothing but a tart of shit, a load of shit on the business, bro. You had one great memorable moment that one of the greatest moments I ever witnessed. I ain't gonna lie, WrestleMania 40. That's all you did, bro. That wasn't a nuke. Ah, man. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm sick. Yo, we gotta go back. I need to rewind. I want to see how long this chick was asleep, bro. But I'm gonna read some of the chat, man. It's just bad, dog. This is bad, man. They were telling a bit. Yo, Felicia said they was telling a bedtime story. Nah, facts, dog. It's like, oh my god, man. DCL said wrestling gimmick idea, the janitor, because WWE always has shit in the ring to clean up. Facts. You missed my super chat from earlier. All right, I'm gonna try to go up, Warlock. Triple H is a low down, dirty SOB in Jim Ross voice. Facts. Kim says, look at Sid. Oh, no, I read that. More negative squared in the building. Towel boy Cody doesn't need another title ring. Nah, facts. Like I said, age doesn't define how smart you are. Yeah. Yeah, nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Warlock. Mustafa in the building. He said the fan is putting fans to sleep like Gunther. Yo, look at this dude. They came together. Yo, this is bad, dog. This is bad, man. If I'm Cody or Punk, you should be embarrassed. Because as a creative, as a wrestler, money is cool. You know what I mean? We all want to make money. We all want to be cool. You know what I mean? It looked like, this is how you can tell she was asleep, because she's obviously up right now. You can see her eyes obviously open. Sis done fell asleep to this slop, man. But like I said, as a creative, dog, we want to be... Y'all know if you're a creative in the chat, man. It's cool to get paid, but if you got a passion for creating, even if you got paid for something that you know that wasn't good, it's a feeling of disgust, bro. I'm a small creator, so like I'm not how can I say this? I'm not restrained to any type of specific times. So I could drop at 10, 11, or I could drop at 3 p.m. Sometimes I drop late afternoon because I can't put out a video. If it's, I understand if it's not my funniest, if it's not my best, if it's not my most, But when I hit upload, bro, I need to feel in my heart of hearts and my stomach that I gave the best effort that I had creatively in this video, that I put myself in the best positions to put out the best output to whoever's watching it. Because we just said, yeah, I mean, tomorrow not promised. And I take it very serious for anyone that's taking the time out to watch my stuff, bro. That it's just the level of appreciation. I can't even put it into words. And the least thing I could do, bro, is give my best effort. No matter how much money you make, dog. When you know you put out a product and didn't give your best effort, man, it's a certain feeling. You just, I don't know. For somebody like me, I can't sleep, bro. I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to. It's just money wouldn't be able to fix the feeling I would have. It would just be a feeling of disgust, dog. That's the biggest problem with this company, man. It's like they could keep putting on this slop week after week, dog, and it's just like it's just no type of integrity in it, man. Let me see what else happened, dog. Oh yeah. Nick Aldis, Gunther. Like, I don't know, and like who is looking forward to this, bro? Like, does WWE think that we watch NWA wrestling? This isn't the mid '80s, the early '80s. A lot of these people didn't even watch the golden. They didn't. There's a lot of people that didn't even watch the Attitude Era. We don't know NWA wrestling. How about you fill us in on Nick Aldis in-ring work? Give us something. Why would we care about Nick Aldis versus Gunther? Gunther tapped out Cena for this? Gunther, remember this, chat? Gunther, you tapped out Cena, right? We're supposed to be thinking you're this big bad villain. Bro, you went 50-50 with Pat McAfee. You're about to go 50-50 with the general manager. Why would you go? And he has a wrestling background. Pat McAfee doesn't. If you squashed Pat McAfee and beat shit down his leg, that would have been different. You went 50-50 with Pat, which means you're gonna go 50-50 with what's his name? What's his name? Nick Aldis. This is the guy that tapped out Cena. This was Triple H's decision before Cena even, the second Cena said he wanted to do a tour and retire at the end, he already had it in his head Gunther was going to retire him. Gunther has done absolutely nothing in 2026, y'all. WrestleMania, the biggest show of the year, Triple GPT, he fought Seth Rollins. You mean it? Yo, all trolling aside, bro, you think that's fire? Do you think this is what you booking for Triple H, Triple GPT? If you ask me, I think it's too many vacations in Hawaii. If you ask me, I think it's too much candy you're consuming in Sugarland. If you ask me, I think it's too much malfunctioning at your data center. Dog, what? You should have had Obafemi or somebody. It would have made so much sense. Gunther tapped out Cena for absolutely nothing. So now you're about to go 50-50 with Nick Aldis. Oh my God, man. Let me see what my man Mustafa said. Punk has become the very thing he walked away from and hated the Fed. Predictable and overly pushed. Cody isn't worth watching at board. Yeah. Cody, my man, too. It's hard to call it like that, man. Rich says Mello changing his slogan to Mello going to miss. Yo, Mello don't miss. Mello gon' miss. Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Mello don't miss. Nah, that's Mello gon' miss, man. Hold on, man. I might gotta make this. I gotta make this a sound bite, man. Hold on, man. Yo, shout out my man Carmelo Hayes, man. We gotta. Yeah, man. Hey, Mello, we gotta do it one time for you, bro. We gotta do it one time. We gotta take an intermission for Mello, y'all. Hold on.
Triple H hating, man, I had the best year. Sami Zayn beat me, make me wanna shed tears. WrestleMania, my dream fell on deaf ears. Right now they buried me, but maybe next year.
Hey, Mello, we gonna run it back one more time, Mello. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Hey, Mello, you gonna make me do a remix to this, man.
Triple H hating, man, I had the best year. Sami Zayn beat me, make me wanna shed tears. WrestleMania, my dream fell on deaf ears. Right now they buried me, but maybe next year.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Mello. If we don't see you soon, I'ma have to drop the first verse, bro. Ain't no hating debate number. Yo, I ain't gonna. I'm trying to leave it alone, but they're gonna make me do the rest of the song. Mello. I think that's what Triple H want. I think I'm gonna try to get Mello out of catering, y'all. I might gotta do the first verse. I don't know when, but yeah, man. If he keep going in this trajectory, bro, we're gonna have to do the first. I might even go live. I might have the chat help me write that draw too, man. Yo, I might record that shit on live, dog. Ain't no hating, debating, another favorite. Yo, that should be hilarious, dog. Yo, Mello is getting buried, dog. Like, God. Oh my God, dog. Like, yo, Trip, I don't know what bro did, dog. There's no possible way. There's just no way. You don't have nothing for him? Nothing? Nothing. Nothing? Oh, man. CD4 says start him on fire right now. Bobby, put a CD together for sale. Cooking with Carmelo track coming soon. Nah, facts, yo. Nah, that's funny, bro. Yeah, man. I hate to think about Mello, but yeah, man. This Gunther and Nick Aldis, I'm sorry. I'm just not moved by it at all. Not even a little bit, man. Oh, you got Punk, AJ Lee, Danhausen, great. Am I supposed to talk about this, bro? I can't even I can't talk about this, bro. I'm sorry, dog. I just Rollins is the guy everyone is excited for. Rollins? Mello got no hits. Look, bro, Triple H hating. Rollins is the guy everyone. What you mean, Anthony? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I don't know. What do you want me to? I don't even know what to say about this. It's just like, who cares about this match? Hold on, I gotta go to. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Hold on, let me see something, man. Do people actually care about this match? Nostalgia just hit hard. What? I cannot believe. Like, look at this. What about this makes you wanna? This looks trash, dog. Yo, Triple GPT, Fallon Henley is, she bad. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even really notice till you said it. But I can't, dog, this should be on a pre-show. This is the epitome of a bathroom break. I guess you gotta have a bathroom break then, man. You know what I mean? I guess you gotta have. There is no type of stipulation. The tag team championships aren't on the line. For that, we should have had the Bella Twins versus Fallon and Laney, and you should have had something for JC Jane, bro. Yo! Yo, DCL is wild. He said that match is like their lips filler. Yo, that is wild, yo. Yeah, man. I cannot believe they booked this match, Chad. I can't think I cannot think of a match I care less about. I can't like literally this is the last thing that people is going to watch or some like dog, this does nothing for nobody. Maybe the Bella like I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just out of touch. Hey, Triple GP, maybe I'm out of touch, bro. Paige character in 2011 hated the Bellas. This actually makes no sense. That's what I mean, yo. Chris Collins, this is a fact. This is a fact. Now all of a sudden they're best friends? God, man. Ron, you see Anthony, good looking for the $2, but I see you trying to rage bait, Anthony. Rollins and Roman are better than every. Yeah, Anthony. Rollins and Roman is better than Kenny Omega and Ospreay. Yeah. Rollins and Roman is better than Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight. Okay, bro. Like, stop, bro. What the hell is Nikki looking at? Yo, that's funny. Maybe Nikki is gonna go heel again. I can't think of an outcome of this match that I would care about even a little bit. The battle of the generations. What? Nah, man. And then you got the Chelsea Green actually won. Yeah, man. Which means Kiana James just continue to get buried. Chelsea Green is gonna get buried in this match. And then they got one more woman. Like who? Like oh my god, man. And look, this is not even for. Look how stupid this looks. For the interim WWE Women's Championship ladder match, like Rhea Ripley should have dropped the belt. I never seen an interim WWE Women's Championship ladder. Like what? Y'all love Rhea Ripley that much that she couldn't drop the belt and just ran the fable whoever won this? Right now, I think it's obvious Jade is going to win. I don't see anybody, unless this last person is a surprise, but who? Like, there's literally nobody on this women's roster. Like, who could this last person be? AJ Lee? Nah, it ain't AJ Lee. I think AJ Lee had a problem with that contract reconstruction. Interim title is pure favoritism facts. Bandito is fire. Bandito different. Bandito different. Who is making these god awful posters? Yeah. Nah, facts, bro. Logically speaking, why would I enter a tournament to join a dangerous match with other women just for a title shot for a limited time? Facts, bro. Yeah, Blake Monroe, Sir Smoke a Lot, and Young Boss. Young Boss, what's poppin'? Yeah, facts. Blake Monroe should be in it. Like, let me look at the women's roster. Who, because right now it just seems so obvious that it's going to be, what's her name? Cover superstars. I wish I could just filter women. Let me just say, give me a list of all women roster in Raw and SmackDown. Let me see if they gonna do this. Damn, no, let me just look like this. Unless the last woman is a surprise, Blake Monroe should be in it. It's just like they don't have. I'd never seen the women's. Oh my God, damn, they didn't have. Julia missed it. But what about Jordan Grace? What is going on with Jordan Grace, bro? Like, why isn't she not getting no type of title shot? Yo, does anybody know anything that's going on with Jordan Grace? She just, oh, this was a minute ago. Is it, oh, this pinned. Tell me why I seen this cute baby coming back from UK through customs and like Jordan Grace, what she's in the UK for what? Is she even with WWE? Sis was overseas traveling. Yo, where is this woman at? This woman, one of the best prospects you had. Solid in-ring work. Crazy physique. She just been living life. She hasn't been nowhere near WWE. Shorty just been she's been on vacation the whole 2026. This is the longest vacation I've ever seen. This is the last picture she got of WWE 13 weeks ago. On main event at that. Yo, chat, is she injured or something? Megan Bayne would destroy. Oh my God. Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. I ain't gonna lie, Jay to give him some work. You know, I'm biased. B-Fab to give him some work. But they most of the roster, yeah. Megan Bayne and Lena Cross will run laps around this roster, bro. I put Sis as a sit against his roster. Pilot traded. Yo, you funny. Or main event. She jobbed out the Kiana James on main event. They took a vacation. I don't understand it. Remember this? She hurt her foot. And yeah, that's the last we seen of her, y'all. God, this woman is so talented, man. It's crazy. Do a poll, who's better, Roman or MJF? Roman is better. Stop it, Internet Studios. Yeah, man. See, Roman had a lot more time, yeah, man. Christopher said, Bobby, a report came out that Hunter don't F with Jordan Grace and see no appeal in her talent. Where you see that report at? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if something like that will actually drop. Jordan Grace injury. Maybe she's injured. A severe ankle sprain. March. Oh, hold on. Potential ligament tear or knee injury. She avoided surgery and fully recovered. She was cleared to compete by April, but still remains sidelined due to lack of. Yo, look at this. They got this on Google, y'all. She was cleared to compete by April 2026, but remains sidelined due to a lack of creative direction. 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 You could easily. Wow. Wow. Tiffany Stratton does not need to be in this match, y'all. Oh man, yeah, that's insane, y'all. Borg Rays, MJF sucks. Roman rules. I'm sorry, fanboys. It makes sense why she's on her vacation. Yeah, fat WWE trash man. What do you say? Lazy Levesque. Maxwell Jacob Freeman is better than your favorite wrestler. Bobby, what do you think about y'all getting LeBron? Yo, I ordered a Sixers hat. You know, I only rock the baseball caps, but I mean now the only other cat I'll rock is Sixers. Maybe a Raiders, but definitely Sixers. You know I'm happy about that. Oh, what's this? What? What? Yo, this is so dry.
I told you, I'm gonna take you everything. You big bald-headed bum. Maybe where you from, it's okay to sneak a man while he ain't looking. Fight when he don't know what's about to happen. But where I'm from, you knuckle up, look a man face to face, and fight like a real man. So prove to me that you ain't scared. Prove to me that you don't belong in retirement. Prove to me that you ain't a bitch. And you fight me one-on-one at SummerSlam.
Oh man, SummerSlam! Baron Corbin versus Trick Williams, y'all! What was that? Baron Corbin versus Trick Williams? Hey Mello, yeah, you might gotta get that verse. You might gotta get that verse tomorrow, bro. Where the hell did that come from? So all you have to do is jump the barricade, attack Trick Williams. Prove to me you a man. Fight me at SummerSlam. Hey. Yo, WWE is fumbling Trick, y'all. They're fumbling this guy. I'm getting very, very, very nervous, chat. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. Trick Williams. You fought Ricky Saints at Night of Champions. You're fighting Baron Corbin at SummerSlam. None of these matches had no storyline, no creative. None of these matches have any type of engagement on social media. No one is talking about Baron Corbin and Trick Williams. Y'all have zero heat. Baron Corbin signed back to WWE. The best thing they got for him is a segment when the show goes off. I'm so sick of this PG shit from the Fed. You want to put Baron Corbin over? The TV was off, right? Y'all went off air. Why couldn't he get some color on Trick? Where's the vitriol? Where's the emotion? Baron Corbin, you've been here for how long? 2 or 3 weeks. When is he going to pick up a microphone and tell us what the hell is he doing? What has he done to deserve a championship match for the U.S. title? What, he doesn't even get a match. You don't even get a qualifier match. You don't get nothing. But a title shot just falls out the sky. Oh my, this is what I'm talking about, the laziness. This is Barry and Trick. No one cares. How many times you're going to repeatedly have something go on that nobody cares about? I'm going to explain to you the difference between Trick and Obafemi. Whether you like the booking with Obafemi or not, we cared. Brock Lesnar, we cared. He was in the Royal Rumble. We cared. Even the open challenges, they was trash, but he squashed the War Raiders. They were redundant, but at least it was something. He was getting booked so strong. Trick Williams, it's like the curse of the gingerbread man at this point. Since we seen Trick Williams and the gingerbread man, the feathers on his fur coat started falling off. They started flying. They put feathers on the belt. Baron Corbin, do you know how stupid you're going to look if you win this match and you're holding up the belt with the feathers on it? Do you know how stupid that's going to look? Trick Williams haven't had anything we genuinely care about since the gingerbread man storyline. And I'm not talking about we cared about that. That was a shit show. So really he haven't done anything since he won at WrestleMania. Nothing we remotely cared about. Baron Corbin. Give me a break, dog. This is sick, bro. I'm disappointed, bro. I'm disappointed. This how important Trick Williams is to the Fed. It's like what about why are you doing this? What is the backstory, Baron Corbin? Hey, Baron Corbin. I don't know if WWE is telling you not to do this, but if you got the new iPhone, right? All you have to do is hit this button right here, then you do this, right? You hit the selfie thing. You go to the selfie, you hit video, and you hit this red button right here, Baron Corbin. You hit this red button right here, and let us know what the hell you're doing. Let us know something about why you don't like Trick Williams. Let us know where the hell you've been at. Where do you plan on going? Give us some type of storyline, because obviously WWE Creative didn't write anything for you, bro. Tell us something. I watch this show every week and I'm completely lost on what's going on. Why can't they use the phone to fill in these holes? This is trash. Why couldn't it have been a triple threat? Melo wanted the title. The bro just disappeared. You switched Carmelo Hayes for Baron Corbin. What? You switched the Charizard for Charmander, whatever. Yo, what? See, I thought I was going to have a good... Let's just keep going. I'm going to read some of the chat, man. Midnight, you're my friend and I love Trick Williams. Why is this happening? Yo, facts. Hold on, let me see. Vitamin says, if WWE had endless tournaments, none of them matter. There's someone else just wakes up and requests a title shot. Opposite of the story. Yeah, it's like, How? Trick Random Max said Trick Williams. Yo! Dog, who said Brick Williams? Oh, dog, hold on. Who said that? Kevin Jetson said it, but I think he was responding to somebody else who said it. Yo, Brick Williams is crazy, dog. Yo, that is insane, bro. Lazy booking once again. Mundo said nothing makes sense. Corbin can't win the belt and Trick get a put. Yeah, facts. Let me see. Oh, Photo said, I can't wait for Philly to host Saturday night's Glaze event. The whole show about Embiid Helson and LeBron James. LeBron James. I did think about that, yo. Saturday night's lame event, the Sixers edition. Y'all gonna be mad at me because I'm gonna glaze that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna glaze that if that happens. Y'all can't take that from me, man. My man Bra with the Fed, man. Let's see. Let me see what else is. What the? Yo, this dude is sick, bro. Yo, what the hell? Yo, this dude is sick, bro. Seriously. Like, man, yo, bro, what the hell? Like, what is Triple G? Yo, Triple G, what are you doing, bro? Like, WWE Rock. Yo, I gotta hit this dude with a copyright claim or something, bro. I bet Tiffany wins. Oh, damn, Sean, you might be right. She might win. Hey, yo, bro, you draw. You draw. Yo, bro is sick, bro. Yeah, man, dog. Like, oh my god. The last qualifier match. Let me see what else going on, man. No AEW guys better than Raw. Come Internet Studios. Good looking for the super chats, but come on, bro. You gotta come with something substantial, man. Let me see what happened here.
I'm standing right here, Kyle.
I'm standing right here. What do you know about it? What? Get in my face. Get in my face. What are you gonna do, huh?
Tony Khan, that little ass arm ain't breaking up nothing, bro. I guess that was a little scuffle. All right. Let's just talk about Redemption original plan. Oh snap! Yeah, let me see. Let me make sure I went through everything. Yeah, no, we can definitely chop it up on Redemption. Yeah, I think that was about it. I already talked about. Oh yeah, it's just. I ain't gonna lie, it's just so hard talking about the Fed. Like, how can I? None of this makes sense, bro. Handsome Double E said, Bobby, this is one for you and all my bros in the chat. My guys here dealing with booty ass WWE on Friday night. Got good wine in me. Watching One Piece, Wano arc. Life is good, like Nas said. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, that booty ass WWE. Nah, that's definitely what's up, bro. Yo, shout out to you. Oh, God, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, dog. Yo, this would be a good gimmick for Royce Keys. If Royce Keys was like a cop, like Big Boss Man, I kind of miss those gimmicks like back in the 90s, man. But yo, this is the most. I cannot believe this, bro. I cannot believe how bad. Like, look at this. Look how bad this faction looks. Like, this is the epitome of randomness. Hold on. What's it at? Oh, yeah. All right. Outstanding says Tony Khan should have the look like he was fair to his life in that clip. Like he is when Punk was there. Nah, facts. No, that's a fact. I actually dug the vibes here to be Rod, what? Rod, you I'm just, you my man, bro, but yo, I ain't gonna lie, Rod. I'm so confused about this group. I just don't get it, man. It just Solo Sikoa screwed LA Knight over how many times? Royce Keys wants to be a Samoan. It's just like none of this. Rod, when I'm watching this, I'm just so confused. Maybe I gotta run it back, man. And maybe the chemistry was cool. I don't know, bro. For me, I just can't get over how much I hate looking at these three together. I just hate it, dog. Like, what do you call this faction? Yeah, bro. I have no idea, man. The Round Table. That's actually a fire joint. Yo. Sean said top botch security. Yo. Oh my God. Top botch security? Yo, hold on, bro. That's fire. Yo, Sean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I think that's fire. Like, yo, hold on. Oh my God, I'm gonna shout you out for you. Top botch security is crazy. Yo, that is hilarious, bro. The group is called the Caterer. The Three Stooges. Oh, yo, Kevin Jetson. I know you from back in the day, dog. My pop, yo, that was my pop favorite show, The Three Stooges. The Directionless. The Berry Club, Triple Solo. Oh my God, this faction is just a botch fest, dog. Yo, top botch security is insane. The budget cuts, the triangle of jobbers. Yo, oh my God. Solo mid. He said they finally have Blake and Tiffany interact. Yeah, facts. This is modern day 3 and Belly. All my brothers. Oh my God, dog. Like, yeah. I just can't believe, like, hold on, maybe I did miss something, Rod. Let me see what they're actually talking about.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. You got it. I know you locked in. You locked in. Big match tonight. Big match at SummerSlam. And the best thing is we get to do it in front of our family and friends in the hometown. And you mean to tell me, when you win the four-way, that you'll get another match at SummerSlam? Hey, it looks like we're working Saturday and Sunday.
Look. I know what's on the line at SummerSlam. We got the bloodline, but tonight, I know where I'm at. I'm in the East Bay. I'm in the Yay. I'm back home. Oakland, California, East Palo Alto. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about the bloodline right now. I got an opportunity to be the #1 contender. You know what I'm saying? Doing it in front of my friends and family.
New #1 contender is what I heard.
Oh my, yo, chat. Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear how scripted this sounds? All right, you're gonna say, yo, you're gonna win. You're gonna go for Saturday or Sunday. Then Royce Keys, you're gonna get the cheap prop by mentioning your hometown, Oakland. Then LA Knight, you come and walk up. Oh my God, this just sounds so scripted. God, they are killing this product with that, dog. You say you can literally see the script.
But I also heard, don't worry about the bloodline. My man, you always got to worry about the bloodline. I hope you go out there. I hope you get everybody smacked back to factory settings and you come back.
Yo, chat. Yo, one thing I'm going to say, once again, I don't want to hear the AEW Shield stuff because I'm arguing with a lot of AEW people, and it seems like it's going to happen until whatever happens. Just watch some of these AEW segments. They're talking regular. Nobody sits there and talks like this and he talks like that. And you're going to slap her back to factory seconds. Yeah. Dog, shut up. No, imagine if somebody talked to you like that. All right, listen. All right, I'm going to need you to go into Walmart. Then you're going to hit in aisle 6. Then you're going to get some rice. Then you're going to get some pasta. Then you're going to get some burger. Then you're going to bring some rigatoni. Then it's Taco Tuesday. Then you're going to get some stuff for Taco Tuesday. Then you're going to go to the produce aisle. Then you're going to the freezing aisle. Then you're going to go ahead right at the checkout. No one talks like that. You don't tell a story like that. You got 3 random guys in a backstage segment that's bad enough. The least you could do is have everything so scripted. If this is what we're dealing with and they literally drop me in a creative meeting right now, dog, it's one thing that you could put lipstick on a pig on. One thing alone. LA Knight comes in. He takes his glasses off. And he says, yo, we got a job to do tonight, man. We got a job to do. But I got my eye on you. Royce Keys, I don't know you. I don't trust you. That doesn't need to be said. But you, Solo Sikoa, you screwed me. You spiked me. I've been beefing with the bloodline for all these years. I've been beefing with you for all these years. How I know I could trust you? Give me some vitriol. Like have LA Knight be pointing at Solo Sikoa like, bro, how I could trust you, dog? Those are your brothers out there, bro. Blood thicker than water. Have that. LA Knight turned to Royce Keys. Yo, Royce, how I know I can trust you? I don't know you, but what I do know is you'll give it all up to be a part of the Samoan tribe. Give me that. You're giving me 3 best friends talking like not even best friends. These sound like robots because it's so scripted. It's cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's just, oh my God, I hate these scripted segments. Oh my God, dog, I hate these scripted segments, bro. Yo, I was just watching the behind. I seen the movie Obsession, and I was listening to the director, right? I was listening to the director. He was talking about a scene that the lady, one of the lady actors, they only shot the scene 2 times. They only shot it 2 times. 2 times, bro. And I'm saying that to say this. You have to have a sense of believability in these segments. We're human. We already have AI slop. AI is right. Triple GPT is in a data center somewhere writing these stupid ass promos. That's already bad enough. We need a beginning, middle, end. Go, yo, stutter a little bit. It's okay. You can fumble and bumble. That a tiny bit of that is okay, especially in this day. What is the story? What is the meat and bones of this story? I'm watching this. I'm seeing nothing but a bunch of catchphrases, but a bunch of wrestlers telling a fake story. Oh, Bobby Wasu, this professional wrestling. We know that. We know that. But you're supposed to suspend belief. You're supposed to give some. That is the trick with professional wrestling. The trick is, Solo Sikoa, You're really the Usos' little brother. Why would I be going in a SummerSlam trusting you 100%? That is the sweet spot with professional wrestling. The fact that everybody knows this, that you could play on this, and you just don't. God, this company sucks so bad. And once again, shout out to David for WWE, all the whatever that shit is called, bro. I will be listening lightly when they're live. I would love to hear them talk about stuff like this, bro. There is no possible way you could listen to this, dog, and say, "Oh my God, this is captivating. This is compelling. This is garbage. This is the worst I've ever seen. WWE in my life is not even close, dog. Not the PG era, not 2019, 2018, 2017, not the COVID era. There is not an era in the history of professional wrestling, World Wrestling Federation, WWF, when Vince McMahon daddy had the company. There is not an era that has been worse than this slop that we're getting right now, dog. This is bad, bro. God, this sucks, dog. I'm gonna read some of the chat. I can't do this shit, man. We gonna have to go into AEW. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, so if you don't like AEW, then I'll holler at y'all later. I just can't keep doing this, bro. This is trash. Let me see what people saying, man. Even Coach and Bro critiques WWE. Yeah. Bobby, would it make sense if Royce was himself and talked like he is in real life? Now, see, Royce is kind of talking like he is in real life. I'm saying that for Solo and LA Knight, really, Felicia. Royce is talking like he's not. The thing about Royce, if you ask me, it still sounds scripted.
That world title shot, but the thing.
Check this out. I'm a whole grown-ass man, and you ain't got to worry about me. Tonight, I take everything I want.
Go ahead, take it. Yeah.
Guys, calm down, okay? We're on the same team here, okay? The issue's not here. It's with the bloodline.
Yeah.
And they think they found a weakness, but they didn't find a weakness. They found an ass whooping. Wait for them at SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? Because the three of us right here, oh yeah, it's all day. Because you got your boy right here.
It's just, oh my God, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. This shit is so bad, bro. I'm sorry. But yeah, back to Felicia, just to answer your question, I think Royce Keys, he was using his real voice. It's just like, it sounds so scripted. LA Knight, he's talking like he's doing a promo. Solo Sikoa, I like his swag a little bit, but God, I just hate these three together, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Even if they put together a great segment, I still would say, dog, it's just, I can't get over these three being together. It just looks bad, bro. Bobby, the acting at AEW is not that good. Two outside, Mox and MJF, and maybe Ospreay and Hangman. The rest is okay at best. Yo, Mustafa, stop. Come on, don't disrespect Kyle Fletcher like that, bro. You know, every time Kyle Fletcher touched that microphone, it come off believable. Who else? I see what you're saying, Mustafa. I see what you're saying. But I know Kyle Fletcher's in that conversation too. You know, oh yeah, Swerve. Swerve is another one. Swerve touched that microphone, bro. And it's time to tell a story. He gonna sit that chair in the middle of the ring, the lights gonna get dim, and shit gonna get dark. He's another one. Who else? Y'all can get mad if y'all want. I think Ricochet. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what I like about Ricochet? He knows how to evoke emotion. People gonna yell bald at him. People gonna hate the dude, dog. You're gonna get up and say whether you think he could cut a promo or not, dog. He's gonna give some type of emotion out of you, dog. Real rap. Oh yeah, Chris Jericho. Now AEW got a few people, bro, that can tell a story. Athena, Tekla. Come on, bro. The Toxic Spider, dog. That Stardom joint. Come on, bro. Yeah, I forgot about Tony Storm, Kim. Tony Storm, bro. One of the probably it might be MJF and Tony Storm second, bro. Nah, it might be MJF. Tony Storm might be a tie, actually. MJF and Tony Storm, that might be a tie, bro. And y'all know I love MJF. Tony Storm start saying these quotables. What she said to Blake Monroe still, oh my God, bro. Yo, chat, if you never see Blake Monroe in AEW, you got to listen with Tony. What did Tony Storm say to Blake Monroe? Promo on Mariah May. Damn, I wish I could find what she said, bro. Oh, look what she said. She said this to Mariah May, and it's happening in WWE. She said, you don't deserve the dignity of death. I sentence you. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's a tie between MJF and Tony Storm. I be forgetting how incredible. She said, I sentence you to a lifetime of mediocrity. What? What? Oh my God, bro. Oh, they're gonna probably snipe me for this, but I gotta watch it.
You faced fraud. You shambolic bitch. I'm going to doom your bloody womb. You don't think I'm real? Darling, it doesn't get much real than me, for I am timeless Tony Storm, and your time is over.
Oh, that's not even a one. That's not even a one. Now look, to be fair, timeless Tony Storm is over the top. But if you're gonna be scripted, and even she doesn't even sound scripted, she sounds so natural. She's over the top. It's not how people talk in real life. I'm pointing that out right now. I'm exactly pointing that out right now. But if you know her character has the old school character, if you cannot convey that message, if you cannot put the words together appropriately and tell the story, Tony Storm is a certain character. She's an exception to the rule. She's not a regular type of character she's not a regular person as a wrestler and talking like a character. She's a character talking in character. Everything aligns, everything makes sense. Every time she speaks, she's saying something Shakespearean. She's not supposed to talk regular, bro. It matters what aligns with your character, dog. What aligns with the story that's being told. That's not even the one I was talking about, though, because she got one with Mariah May. She earthed Mariah May. I sentence you to a lifetime of mediocrity. And now what she's doing now, Blake Monroe has been stuck backstage since this promo, y'all. It was during her sit down with Renee. Oh, it was? Let's start with KO. Yo, Triple GP, I got you, dog. Hold on. It was this one? Oh, damn. Hold on. Tony Storm.
I sentence you to a life. You do not deserve the dignity of death. I sentence you to a lifetime of mediocrity. Your life will continue. Your career will continue, and it'll be good, but never great. People will like you, but never love you. Because the star that you are will not compare to this monster that you've become. So you will dwindle, be replaced, and be forgotten. And then one day, many years from now, someone will ask, whatever happened to Mariah May? She found out what happens when you try to kill God.
Yo, chat, listen. Did you hear what she just said? Mariah May has been stuck backstage doing absolutely nothing. I don't even think, he didn't even post Mariah May on here. Was she even on the show? Yeah, here she go. This what Mariah May been doing, y'all. That promo hit like crack in the 80s. I sentence you to a lifetime of mediocrity. Like what? Your career's gonna go on. You're gonna continue. You'll be good. You'll never be great again. What? Bro, are you gonna tell me with a straight face triple GPT that's not poetic? Oh my God. Those words, you talk about being cursed. This don't even look like the same person we seen in AEW. It's not even close. Chat, it's not even close. This is nowhere near how strong she was getting booked over. Yo, the one thing I can say about Jade Cargill, she went to the Fed and she got booked better than what Tony Khan was doing. I'm going to give y'all that. Triple GPT, you hear me? Yo, I could argue with AEW people all day. You're not going to tell me that Jade Cargill was better at AEW than WWE. They put the rocket on Jade Cargill, bro. She's a bigger star than she's ever been. Mariah May, Blake Monroe, this is the complete opposite. Tony Khan held how Jade Cargill was getting booked in AEW. That's how Mariah May was getting booked. How Jade Cargill was getting booked in WWE. That's how Mariah May got booked in AEW, bro. And she went to the Fed, and I don't know if she thought she was gonna get the Jade Cargill treatment. You ain't getting that, Mariah. Because once you start this cycle of mediocrity, dog, it's hard to get out of it, dog. They're going to have you beefing with Tiffany Stratton. You're going to win the U.S. title and do nothing with it. Ask Julia, ask Zelina Vega, ask Chelsea Green. The U.S. title means absolutely nothing. It is amazing, dog, to see WWE fumble a talent like this, man. I would have never knew the level of talent this woman got if it wasn't for AEW, dog. I would have never knew. She is collecting dust in the Fed. She had one match, y'all, and that was in London in her hometown in a taped crackdown. Which was, I remember, one of the worst crackdowns of all time, but they're all in that category at this point, so that's not saying much. That was the only time she had any in-ring work. Now, when she finally gets in the ring, they don't do live events like that. So now when she finally gets in the ring and we see oh my God, dog, this is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare for Blake Monroe, dog. I wonder at what point she's going to regret her decision. The grass isn't always greener, man. So, chat, if you think about leaving your boyfriend or leaving your girlfriend, you know what I mean? Or if it gets bad enough, then definitely leave if your safety is involved and it's some crazy stuff happening. But if that new job, that new relationship, that new situation, that new source of income, hopefully it ain't, doing anything illegal, that something new is not always, the grass isn't always greener, bro. Oh my God, man. Let me read some of the chat. Let's start with Kenny Omega Redemption original. Yo, can you tag me into that? I gotta find that article. OZ said it was during her sit. Yeah, good look at OZ. Kim said, "Bobby, you crazy. Jade was undefeated and a monster in AEW. She was booked to the moon. She's a joke in WWE." Yo, Kim, stop it. Oh, hold on, Kim. Damn, you might be right. Hold on, Kim. Hold on. You know what it is? I didn't see Jade Cargill reign in AEW, to be honest. But I seen her with the TBS title. I never seen her with the AEW championship. Did she ever win the AEW championship? Because that's why I said that. She was booked to the moon. I can't say she's a joke in WWE at the same time. Like, she's getting booked. She had the joint with Bianca Belair. She had won the title. The title reign was ass. Damn, Kim, you might be right. You might be right, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Kim might be right. Damn. I love TLC, y'all. Give me a break, man. I love TLC. I think Jade. I think she's a bigger star though. Not even think. I know. I know she's way more globally recognized now. Nah, she left before she got it. Okay, yeah, you tripping? Yeah, I might be tripping, y'all. I'm biased with TLC, man. I like B Fab and Jade, man. I forgot a lot. You right, Bobby. I like Swerve acting so much and Tony to Jericho. Already a GOAT, just like Cage and Colt. Yeah, yo, Mustafa, you do got a point though. It's a few people you missed, but I know what you mean though. You do got a point. It is a few people on that roster that's a little shaky. My man Tony, what's up, bro? Everyone dream is going to the Fed, but you go to the Fed now, grass your green grass is going to turn into dirt because WWE is going to take your grass away and replace the grass with rocks and dirt. Fact. OZ said Jade was unbeatable for 2 years despite being horrible. Damn. Yo, Kim, you damn. Yo, I think that's the disconnect, Kim. I wasn't there when Jade was I wasn't watching AEW when Jade was there. I don't think I ever seen an AEW match with Jade Cargill, actually, to be honest. I never seen one AEW match with Jade Cargill. The Fed is dead. You always tripping. Jade is cool. Mariah is a Barbie. Yeah. Oh, see, hold on. Let me catch up on the super chats. Hold on. Jade was unbeatable for 2 years. Oh yeah, hold on. Scorpio said they got Mary, Kate, and Ashley in WWE now. Yeah. This might be a good tag team though. Kim said, Bobby, you crazy. Jade was undefeated. Oh yeah, I said that. Oh yeah, you need to look at Darby, like at Daddy Magic promos after Blood and Guts. It's one of the greatest promos of all time. Daddy Magic promo? Hold on. Daddy Magic promo, Blood and Guts. Yeah, hold on. All right, I'm gonna look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. It was during her sit down with Renee. Tony Storm, best promo in the business. Shout out to Rich. No, do not watch AEW segments, please. Better acting in the middle school play. Yeah, I did miss a lot. Solo Nights Mustafa funny. Kim said East Palo Alto is 40 miles from Oakland, not home. Damn, what? Kim, you serious? Damn. The group is called the Caterers. OZ said name and quote from the dude who stole Lil 215's money. Name and quote from the dude that stole Lil 2. My name Jimmy Back and ain't no gimme backs. Oh yeah, yo, my bad. I missed a bunch of joints. But Red Dark Side of the building. Jade 60 wins and gave belt to Willow, and Jade headed to WWE. Damn. Yo, I was so wrong on that, yo. Jade Cargill record in. Yo, see, I was going for that, y'all. 60 wins, damn, I was that wrong? She started her career with a historic 60-0. Damn, oh my God. Yo, my bad, chat. I wasn't watching AEW. So let me say this. She's a bigger global star. But I didn't know she was booked that strong. She lost to Chris Statlander in a subsequent defeat during her time at AEW. She was also the inaugural and longest reigning TBS champion. Wow. Oh, and that's when Mercedes Moné beat her. Shout out to Jimmy Mack and his band of no get. Nah, facts. Yo, you funny, Oz. Yeah, yo, Oz, you kind of giving me anxiety thinking about that, man. I never forget that feeling. Mike said, I also remember that winning streak. Damn, yo, shout out to my man Mike. How did you manage to get the whole theater to yourself? How was it? Yo, Caroline, that joint was fun. Oh nah, I was see what happened. People started coming in when the movie started, but that joint was fire though. Yeah, that joint was fire. But you know, yo, Caroline, nobody really go to the movies like that. So if you see a movie that been out for a few weeks, nobody, especially on a weekday. Yeah, that was a weekday. It been out for a few weeks, and it was like the last movie. Yeah, man. You'll get the video. You'll get the theater to yourself. But people wind up coming in probably like right before the movie started. A few people, but we still basically had it ourselves. Jade dropped it to Statlander and left. Yo, Mustafa, yeah, that's crazy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I can't believe how wrong I was. Yo, I really want to go back to that Jade Cargill in AEW. I want to go back to see how crazy that was. Jade's very first match was a tag match with Shaq and Cody Rhodes. What? Jade, or I'm gonna check that out, Kim. What? What the hell? Yo, Kim, I gotta apologize. I can't believe I was this wrong. Her first match was with Shaq and Cody Rhodes? Yeah, we might just gotta, we gonna get demonetized on this stream. I gotta see this, bro.
I also know that Arn was very disappointed in his match strategy at Full Gear.
Transparency rematch at this time. Another vindicated win. Member MJ.
Seen somebody just, she just got handed. Just got. So, chat. You mean to tell me WWE didn't do nothing but took what Tony Khan already did, but basically handed her everything? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of shell shocked. Chat, let me get this right. WWE, that's how she skipped NXT. They just took, Tony Khan really booked her, put her in a match with Shaq. Cody Rhodes is at the top of the, she gets in a random promo with Cody Rhodes. WWE says that's a good idea and literally does the same thing? Am I getting this right? Wow. The epitome of click, copy, and click, paste. What? Yo, Triple GPT, what do you have to say about that, bro? I never knew that. Yo, they literally just took, what? Oh, wow, bro. Hold on, let me go. I'm gonna go to Discord. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I did not know that, bro. Same music and presentation. Paul didn't do nothing different. Even copying the, yeah, then he copied the baddies. Oh my God. All right, hold on. Let me try to all right, yeah, I see this promo on the Discord, kid. See, they might hit me if I watch too much of this, or maybe I could watch it in Discord. Oh, it's age restricted and only available on YouTube. Oh shit. Yo, bro, Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie. I'm shell shocked, y'all. I, I'm 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 at a loss for words. I did not know that. Then they took they AEW don't make new stars. Bobby finally noticed. Yo, EXO, yo, Knight, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that. They took their whole shit. Wow. They damn near gave her own championship. Yo. Wow. Yo, my bad, chat. I'm literally at a loss for words. I did not know that, dog. I wonder if hold on, let me see something real quick. Skip Crackdown and watch Bullet. Yo, yo, you funny, Jose. Hold on, y'all. Let me think. Jade Cargill history in AEW. The tale of Jade Cargill. Damn. Yo, drop Mick. He need to make a joint about that. I need to watch this, dog. I gotta. Why? I ain't gonna lie. The sickos. Yo, Kim, you got me on that one. I yo, this whole time I'm thinking like, yo, Jay Cargill went to the Fed because Tony Khan had her as TBS champion, never put the big title on her. And she was booked strong, but she was getting booked better in the Fed. No, Triple H just literally took the whole blueprint. Put the rocket. That's why she skipped, and she never even. The chick never went to the performance center. She don't even know what the performance center looked like. She don't even know what WWE headquarters look like. She didn't have to. Did she even have to? Jay Cargill might not even have to sign a contract to go to the Fed, bro. Wow, they just put the rocket right on her. Then remade. Then you did the. Does Jade have creative control? It's just this the same thing getting booked. Man, Jade took that money. Yeah, I still love Jade though. Like I love Jade. I love B Fab. Shout out B Chid. Shout out Left Eye, man. Uh, hold on. Check that Jade, more Jade lore. Hold on. Hold on. All right, let me see what this is. Hold on. You talking about the way you just tagged me in?
Dynamite, Omega shocked the world by defeating MJF with a one-winged angel to become a two-time AEW World Champion thanks to an interference from Will Ospreay. As a result, use your ears other than it being fucked, and you can actually hear what's
Wait, hold on. What is it? I never heard of this book.
what's actually being said. So take it away, dumb fucks.
Montreal AEW is back in La Belle Province.
Oh, Triple GPC. What is it? What is he talking about?
World Champion. I don't think you can win the world title.
I'm thinking you sent me something of Tony Khan. What this dude just talking? Yeah, man, kind of getting on AEW. I want to see his page though. I'm gonna watch this offline to see what he be talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna see what bro be talking about. Shout out to Millennium Smart. Yeah, I'm gonna see what he be talking about. Oh, I guess he hate AEW. He said Jay White is what? That's his description. This dude is wild, bro. I never heard of this boy. You know what? We talked about this earlier. I just subbed to him. I'm a follow his joint, yeah, man. Shout out to C-Jax. Yo, look. Yo, didn't I just say this? C-Jax just said exactly what I said. He said Cody Rhodes just acknowledged me on TV.
Respect you. People have heard, I love you even. I respect you. People have heard, I love you even.
Yo, y'all go check out C-Jax joint. Yo, I just told y'all, bro. Cody Rhodes, I literally said it. Bro, he damn near shouted out C-Jax. Yo, Cody, Raheem is tapped in, bro. That's crazy, bro. Raheem is tapped in. You might even heard I loved you. Yo, I think Cody gave the rub to C-Jax, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is hilarious, yo. I'm happy he took a second to let that be known, bro. That shit is hilarious. He literally said that. Shout out to Cody, bro. Cody be tapped in. Shout out to We Talk Comebacks, bro. That's a podcast that's coming up. Cody followed them. So yeah, man, Cody definitely tapped in, man. Shout out to C-Jax. Yo, that is hilarious, bro. Let's compare our jug. Hold on. Let me see what he said. Play it oblivious, like, hey, I like that. The video shows that Kenny vs. MJF was the original plan for redemption, but changed because of, come on, bro. Tony Khan just said he changed the plan because of, hold on. Tony Khan speaks on MJF injury. Yo, I'm going to check that video out, but look. Damn, I think, let me see if somebody sent it to me. Because, he just spoke about this. I think somebody sent it to me. Yo, somebody sent me something funny as shit. Hold on, let me. Damn, nah, I can't. I gotta start bookmarking stuff, man. Yo, if somebody know where that Tony Khan interview at, I think Chris Collins sent it to me, yo. Yeah, I can't find it, but yeah. Damn, Tony Khan, he just said this. Speaking on MJF, Triple GPT, he said MJF was in a very hard-hitting match with Kenny Omega. Was some very hard-hitting matches and has been an incredible fighting champion in 2026, doing something very different than his previous time as champion before 2026. MJF's been out of TV, on pay-per-view, even on house shows, fighting in big matches. And MJF is not a nice guy. He's not a nice person, but he's a great wrestler, and we love having him as part of AEW and when he's healthy and fit to compete. So I don't know what you're talking about, Triple GPT, man. They watch y'all, no doubt, bro. Yeah, Jose, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, they definitely, because, the wrestling community is a niche community, and I even go deeper than that. They look at the comments, too. You know what I mean? I know for a fact, you know what I mean? These wrestlers, they look at the comments, they see what y'all saying, and these people are still human beings, so, and remember, it's still a craft that they love. They've made it to the big leagues, but they love the craft. You know what I mean? No, they don't want to sit here and hear everything's great. They know everything isn't great. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, dog. Like, I know firsthand a lot of these wrestlers be tapped in. You making me angry. Hold on, let me see. Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh, all right. This here. Oh, yeah, what's the name? Sent it to me. I thought it was a video, Chris Collins, but yeah. This was the original cage match joint. Yeah, I think this is the same article that I pulled up. Yeah, shout out to my man Chris Collins. Yeah. I knew. I figured it was you who sent me that. Let me see what Triple GPT said. Kenny. Oh, skip the force. All right, hold on, my bad, yeah. All right, so let me go back to this. All right, so he said skip to the 4-minute timestamp.
Tony Khan higher.
All right, let me listen to this real quick. Hold on.
To show you the video of them outwardly admitting it's an outright fucking lie. So I can't show you the video in itself because I'm not sure if there's any copyright footage inside it. But what I can do is show you a still shot, have you look at that still shot, and have you use your ears other than it being fucked. Use your ears, you can actually hear what's actually being said. So take it away, dumb fucks.
Montreal, AEW is back in La Belle Province. It is Sunday, July 26th with a brand new pay-per-view called Redemption.
And if you want to find out why AEW is called Where the Best Wrestle, let's start with Canada's own Kenny Omega.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing, Triple GPT. I see what you're doing.
Born in Winnipeg, Kenny has a unique blend of athleticism and artistry that didn't fit in with mainstream wrestling.
So he moved to Japan and became an immediate legend, completely redefining great professional wrestling.
In 2019, he became one of the founding members of All Elite Wrestling, once again breaking the mold in North America.
Classic battles with Jon Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Kazuchika Okada, and MJF, who he has a bit of an issue with.
Yeah. Yo. No, yeah, I did see that, Triple GPT. I did. Yo, I wish I could find that video, because it's actually a video. Damn, hold on. Let me see if I can find the video for y'all, because he got the audio, and we most likely already... Okay, here it go, y'all. I found it. Oh, did I? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, they took it down. Oh, they took it down. Oh. No, I got it. Hold on. I got it, y'all. I got it. All right, so this is what he's showing. So basically, all right, let me break this down for y'all, chat. Yeah, man. You know, we're going to be here a little bit late tonight. I'm going to break this down for y'all. Let me read Kim's super chat. Kim said, Tony Khan said MJF is hurt. He was the one who pitched Kenny winning, and he is pitched Kenny versus Kevin Knight feud. Yo, Kim, we going to talk about that because, yeah, man, that's another rabbit hole. I'm going to address that. So I'm going to break this down. So basically what Triple GPT is saying is the original plan for Redemption was Kenny Omega and MJF. And it's not even no debate because somehow this got out. A pre-taped I don't even know what you call it. What do you call it? A pre-taped segment or a backstage segment of Renee, and I forgot the other dude at AEW, his name. But this is basically what I'm about to show you. And this basically says that the plan for Redemption was that. But just to rebuttal that before seeing that, because I'm gonna be fair, Triple GPT, I'm gonna show this. And because the bull only played the audio and it's kind of hard to connect it. But before even showing that, I'm gonna put a disclaimer. Tony Khan did respond to that, and that's what we're working in reverse right now. Because what I just read of Tony Khan saying MJF was battling a bunch of injuries, that's why he wasn't in Redemption. That is why the plans changed, you know what I mean? But yeah, this was the original plan, Redemption. Hold on.
Like AEW, this is pro wrestling. On
On Sunday, July 26th, for the first time ever, All Elite Wrestling hosts a pay-per-view event from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. AEW presents Redemption, an all-new pay-per-view event, live Sunday, July 26th from Montreal's Bell Center. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
Oh, damn. Hold on. What? That's not even it. Oh, my God. Hold on. That wasn't even it. What the hell? I can't even find the chat. If somebody got it, somebody could put it in Discord for me. But yeah, that's basically what it was. Damn, I wish I could find it. My bad, yo. Damn, that was a bad botch. Hawks smash the like button. Yeah, please, make sure y'all like the joint, man. We're like, yo, y'all say y'all don't believe the video? That's supposedly what it is. Unk moment. Oh, oh, you sent the video? All right, hold on. Let me see. Tony Khan. Oh, all right. Hold on. All right. So this is actually.
Hey, thank you very much, Jim. They're great champions, and they've done very well for me. I think they'd be very good for CMLL. And they got booked in Arena, Mexico, defending the championships, made a few defenses, and then lost the championships to Master.
He didn't timestamp this, John. Oh, this Fightful?
For a potential conclusion to Kenny's career?
Can you? I'm sorry, I might have misunderstood the question. Can you ask from the beginning that same question again?
Come on, Fightful. Y'all gotta timestamp this joint, bro. Basically, chat, MJF should be champion right now, but Tony took it from him twice to outshine WWE. Now they're saying it's to avoid injury, to avoid. Now they're saying this injury. Triple GPT, you don't think MJF was hurt, bro? I don't think AEW knows his best chance going against WWE is MJF in a marquee important match. If it was that, I don't think they're worried about WWE, to be honest. Hold on, what's the name? Probably got some stuff to say.
Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. A lot of people say a lot of things, especially promoters. They like to say a lot of things. And Tony Khan has publicly stated that he really wants this to go through. And I can tell you that he really wants this to go through. So that is not a promoter just saying promoter things. He really, really wants this deal to go through. So we shall see what happens. Right now
he's injured, but let's put him in a cage match. Ooh. Oh, let me hear it.
Now.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point, bro. Yo, that's a good point. Triple GPT just made a good point, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Is MJF really... How injured is MJF? Because he was in a cage match. He did the crazy match versus Kenny Omega. Then he had the match with Roosh, but that's when he injured his knee. He had the match with Mark Briscoe. I don't know, dog. See, Triple GPT is coming up with a narrative of MJF wasn't really injured. Or not, he's injured. He's injured. But the severity of the injury is being over-exaggerated to cover up the potential bad booking. I don't know. It's hard. Dex said MJF literally did nothing in that cage match. He just hung around the ring. Oh, God, this is AEW radio channel. Turn Dave off. Yo, Triple GPT, nah, Brian be on AEW top. Yo, Brian be on AEW. Yo, listen to Brian. He don't glaze AEW at all. Dex said, damn, he did nothing. See, I gotta watch the cage match again. But yo, Deck, I don't remember a big spot from MJF in that cage match. He had a crazy match against Kenny Omega, but wrestlers pushing through injuries, that ain't about. I mean, that's what they do. Oh yeah, and Kim, MJF booking stuff, bro. I don't think, even though people are saying that, oh, MJF booked this, booked that. I don't, I've been saying this since the first time I heard it. That is a Tony Khan problem. If he's letting MJF step in and say, yo, let me do this and that. If he's letting Hangman Adam Page show up on Collision, no. I would have told Hangman no. I would have told MJF no. But if he was injured, you know what I mean? That's a different story. But how bad he was injured. Yo, Triple GPT. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It is true. He did what's best for business to grow. I'm gonna show y'all this, chat, because I gotta. Hey, chat. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't even. I don't want to be a sucker, bro, because we gonna talk about AEW before I get out of here, since this is a topic. I'm gonna ask the AEW chat. We gotta be fair, because if this was WWE, Triple GPT, he be calling me out, bro, and I'm gonna let the AEW, because he keep. I've been trying to holler at somebody about harass. He keep tagging me into this, chat. Now look, I'm not saying nothing about it just because I don't even know. I don't even care, to be honest, because I'm still salty about MJF. But what do y'all think about these? I ain't gonna lie. These I'm kind of surprised of these metrics right now for Redemption, man. So AEW chat, let me know. Y'all told me Kenny Omega's a draw. We're in Canada. Why do you think that this is sold out? I'm not even trolling. I'm not being sarcastic. This is a genuine question, bro. Why isn't this event sold out right now, chat? Darby loss was clearly because of Mania. Yo, Triple GPT is going hard. But yeah, can you play the clip? Well, yeah, but this is, to be fair, this was June 21st. So this was like this is the most updated one, 4 days ago. This is in Canada, and Kenny Omega is AEW champion. I don't watch AEW to count the F's seats. Now, OZ, that sounds, you're my man. That sounds great. But so so if that's the case, we can't bring up WWE counting the seats either, bro. Yo, OZ, you my man, bro. If Kenny Omega sold this out 10,000, would you be telling me I told you Kenny Omega was a draw? I'm not saying he's not a draw. I'm just being fair. I'm just being transparent, because y'all told me Kenny was a draw. We're in his hometown. And I'm just pulling up the data. OZ, you know for a fact, bro, if Kenny sold this out 10,000 seats, bro, people would be rubbing it in my face how I was wrong. I'm not even saying I'm right or wrong. I don't know. I'm still on for the ride of Kenny Omega being the top of the company. I'm just trying to see. I'm just observing right now. Mustafa said Kenny Omega is going to retire while MJF and Ospreay are the future. What's best for business is to let the legend pass the torch to the next generation. Bobby, you play at both shows? Sides? Yo, I'm being transparent, Gregory. You know me, bro. Chat's favorite wrestler is Tony Khan. Yeah, now I want to know. I honestly, Jay Swiss says it will sell out. Now we got to watch that word sell out, Jay Swiss, because I'm going to do it just like I do WWE. Don't get mad because I would do this with WWE too, bro. I'm not getting mad. I'm still watching Redemption. I still love AEW and all the whole nine. But we Triple GPT, I'll be a fraud if I'm not pointing this out. This holds 21,000 people. So if he sells out what? If he sells out what? The available seats? This is not tickets sold, it's tickets distributed too. They sold 2,000 more than the Dynamite in 2023. Imagine Swerve retires his last match. His last match against Bobby. That's good. Let's be transparent about Raw ratings being globally divided. Damn! No, that's a fact, fearfully confident. Globally divided in 7 days. Yo, Chris Collins, stop, bro. Yo, Chris Collins said it's a brand new pay-per-view. What do you mean? Chris Collins, we all know. We could have went in a lot of directions other than Kenny Omega and Kevin Knight to make this feel more important, bro. Kevin Knight, you're getting your shot. But with him getting his shot, it goes into a lack of story and a lack. We're in Canada, y'all. Kenny Omega in Canada. Listen, chat. Kenny Omega, Canada, AEW World Champion. Kenny Omega, Canada, AEW World Champion. I like Kenny. I'm really surprised, bro. That alone. It's like 1/3 of the venue. Bobby, those are good numbers for a new pay-per-view. Come on, Jordan. For a new pay-per-view? This is Kenny Omega, the god of wrestling. This is the god of wrestling. I like Kenny. This is my man. But if it wasn't in his hometown, this is his hometown. Also, AEW has 700,000 ratings, but only 200 PPV buys on a good day. So only 28. Yo, he going crazy. Tony does need to appeal to casuals. I think so too, but AEW sickos. Hey, Bobby and everybody in the chat. Hangman has been dealing with pinched nerve in his neck, radiating pain, numbness, tingling, weakness. Yo, where did you hear that, Mr. Patrick? Everyone is bugging out about it. That's a little hiccup, Bobby. This is crazy. They have Shinran Beach break again. This is a little hiccup, man. Brother, you missed. All right, hold on. I missed OZ Super Chat. Hold on. I'm just asking questions. The first pay-per-view in a weak market, Montreal. Kenny's from Winnipeg. Also, why are we putting so much stock in Triple GPT stats, bro? That's 92.5. Yeah, yo, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Triple GPT, if you know why, yo, I'm gonna be on some real. All jokes aside, dog. Yo, I'm gonna read this again, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. OZ said, first time pay-per-view in the weak market, Montreal. Kenny's from Winnipeg. All right. Also, why are we putting so much stock in Triple GPT stats? Bro has 92 followers. That is hilarious, right? You know why I gotta respect Triple GPT opinion? I'm gonna give you one reason why, y'all. You can't. We all hear every week, bro. He watches AEW Prod. I would not be surprised if he watched Collision, dog. All jokes aside, he watch it because it's if you watch AEW, you could tell. We know somebody that's just glazing AEW to just glaze AEW, But we know somebody that watches the product. That's why I'm always transparent of like that Jade Cargill thing. Imagine if I said I've been watching AEW since day one, but I said something stupid like, "Oh, Jade Cargill got played as a mid-carder." I would get exposed immediately. It was like, hold on, bro. She went 62-0. Her first match was with Shaq. I'm always transparent about when I got locked in with AEW and the past 24 months and what I don't. That's why I don't lie about watching Collision. Cause if I said I watched Collision, Triple GPT will be the first one to say, "Oh, you missed this, that." It's little, and that's why I gotta respect his head or respect his head. Or he watches that, dog. And if Rampage was on, I think bro watch AEW Dark. I think this dude is one of the biggest AEW sickos, to be honest. I think he actually, whether he's trolling about the product or not, I do think he likes the product more than what he will admit. But I respect somebody that watches the product that has 92 followers than somebody that's glazing AEW with 100,000 followers. And I know the sickos will respect it too, bro. Because at least we can have an honest conversation. If you have 100,000 followers, but you can't give me one critique about AEW, what are we talking about, bro? But if you got 92 followers, but you can, you know what I mean, and you wanna give me a bunch of pushback, all right, cool. But Triple GPT, don't lie, we know you watch AEW heavily because you'll say something about Harley Cameron, and it's like, all right, you wouldn't even, that wasn't even highlighted in the show. You would not know that, bro, unless you're literally watching every single segment. Sometimes, remember when I was talking about Kevin Knight and Kyle Fletcher, and I actually forgot that Kyle Fletcher said, I forgot what he said. He said something about, I think I brought up how many times Kevin Knight defended the title, and then maybe Kyle Fletcher said something else that I forgot, and he brung that up. Yeah, man, I'm like, damn, I even forgot that. So yeah, man. No, shout out to bro. I gotta give it to him. He be on his stuff. Enigma says AEW has always had trouble selling in Canada, no matter who is from there. AEW doesn't broadcast completely throughout Canada, so the market is bad. Damn, yo, shout out Enigma. See, this is why it's important to be transparent. Cause some stuff I don't be knowing, and just like Kim telling me the Jade stuff. Enigma, that's a great assessment. I didn't know that. They don't sell in Canada like that regardless. I wonder why he don't promote in Canada. Then why even do the thing I guess the whole thing was supposed to be redemption, Kenny Omega. You know what it was, Enigma? That's probably the case, right? Then the plan was supposed to be Kenny Omega wins the AEW championship in redemption, put the career on the line. And let's try to market and broaden our reach in Canada. And when them plans kind of got blew up in smoke, they probably was just like, all right, let's just get through this pay-per-view. Let's still give Canada a good show. And let's start focusing on All In. Yo, shout out to Enigma. That was a great take. OZ said, Kenny, my man, big crowd of... Yeah, yo, OZ, I'm trying, bro. Because I like Kenny, dog. Like, I like Kenny. Yeah, man, I like that theme music. But, yo, OZ, I will say this. Hearing Tony Khan say about the injuries, even though Triple GPT trolling, I do believe him. I don't think MJF is going to... I don't know. It's so weird, bro. It's so weird. It's weird. It's hard for me not to believe that he's not injured. We're on the cusp of All In, and you know what I mean, they just MJF is not there for no reason. I don't know. It's hard. I don't have no reason not to believe Tony Khan when he says MJF is banged up, and they had to switch plans, and he didn't want to run MJF into the ground. That is his biggest horse. Tony Khan gives me no reason to not believe him on that. Dex says, Kenny from Winnipeg, and this is his very first AEW event in Montreal. By the way, you listen to GBT, he's a troll like it. Yeah, Dex, remember, he be trolling, but he watches the product. And if Triple GPT said AEW had 200,000 ratings, AEW they did a 200, it wouldn't hit. It wouldn't be like, all right, bro, you just lying now. Everything everything he's saying, even the original plans for Redemption, you know what I mean? Everything he's saying has an origin of truth into it. Sicko's only defense is WWE sucks. Get a TV deal. I wouldn't say Triple GPT watches, but I. Yo, no, that's hilarious. Go text the speech or lie. You make Sicko. Yo, hold on. I'm gonna show y'all this real quick too, yo. Hold on. Yo, this is a funny joke. I might gotta start using this, yo. Hold on. Let me try to find this joint. Yo, I might gotta start using this chat. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I don't even know I'd be laughing like that. Yo! Oh my god! Oh. Yo, I don't know why that's so funny. I gotta take that as a joint. I ain't gonna lie. Let me make sure I bookmark this. Yo, that joint is hilarious, dog. The laugh era. Yo, oh my god. Yo, that is funny. Yeah, nah, see, he said that in response to AEW doing a solid 6, yeah, man. We just have good chemistry. yo, boss. Yo. But yo, he said that because of this, but I think this is still solid. 700. I ain't gonna lie, I did not think Kenny Omega was gonna keep the viewership at 700. So I'm gonna say I'm wrong all day, bro. Like every time I see the viewership at 7, I hate to sound like a sicko too, but God, I think at least HBO Max got to be doing at least 100K, bro. If he took that shit off of HBO Max, I think we'd be at 850, like comfortably, you know what I mean? Oh, but why you say that, Bobby? I said, new $1 million man laugh. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that I would laugh like that. Shit is hilarious, bro. Yeah, loser 86 is solid. All right, I mean it was yo. I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't think it's that bad, though. I don't think it's that bad, man. I think we're gonna get that 86 back after Redemption. So yeah, man, we'll be good, man. Your laugh is infectious. No, that's hilarious. Bobby, we doing Smackdown numbers with HBO Max. Oh, yo, Chris, I wish they made it transparent. Cause, yo, Chris, I did hear it was 3. That's why I'm saying a guaranteed 1 to 150. But yo, Chris, I definitely read a report that there was times where HBO Max was doing the 3s, and if so, yeah, AEW is at $1 million a week. I just wish they made them transparent, man. That laugh is crazy. Me and everybody I know in real life who watches AEW watches it on HBO Max. Damn, for real, Drake? Bobby sounded like Swerve hit him again. Yeah, no, that's funny, y'all. Damn, yo, for real, Drake? Everybody you know watches in real. Damn. And I got HBO Max. I still be watching on cable sometimes because I had to get that because of SmackDown and stuff. But it's better watching it on HBO Max. That's kind of crazy, bro. I don't hate AEW. I love them in our NXT. You saw with Jade. I just want sickos to be able to critique Tony and not rate everything 10 out of 10. Yeah, and I think a lot of pushback with AEW comes from the people who think everything is the people who think everything is perfect. Yeah, man. I never seen nothing like this. Yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've seen anything like this, man. Uh, my man Deck with the 10. You gotta stop looking at ratings with a microscope for both WWE and AEW. Wrestling is niche. There is no monoculture anymore. Wrestler would never go big anymore because everything is niche. Damn. Yeah, I hear you. Yo, you know what, Deck? I could agree with that, but hold on, Deck. Yo, Deck. You know you my man, bro. Ratings is still a good factor. They did 1.7. This wasn't even. They was averaging 1.7 when The Rock and Cody Rhodes was around. It's just a great indication of the strength of the product. That's why when SmackDown goes below 1 million viewers, it just shows you. It's just a good indication. I agree with you 100%. Everything is niche. You got podcasts. You got every. The game is different from back in the day. But that's why I'm pulling up 2023 4, 5 numbers. I'm bringing up certain times where it was universally the general consensus, I should say, was this product wasn't the best, but it's still pretty solid. 1.7 million viewers average is a, you know what I mean? And that's still low for Crackdown, but that shows you, you know what I mean? Damn near a million viewers up on it. I agree, Deck Wrestler is down in general. Yeah, yeah, Deck. I agree. It's definitely niche. Everything's down across the board. You know what I mean? That's the realest take. Enigma with the 20. Good looking Enigma. Says Triple GPT love using numbers. Let's look. Across Instagram X, WWE has 43 million followers and 2 million viewership a week between Raw and Crackdown. AEW has 4 million followers and 1 million between Dynamite and Collision. So who's really winning the viewership battle? Wow. Yo, Enigma just said something crazy, bro. Yo, Enigma just said something crazy. On IG and X, he has 43 million followers. Yo, Enigma, that's a great assessment, bro. People don't even be talking about that. Like 43 million followers. Let me see something real quick. 43 million followers, 2 million viewers a week between Raw and Crackdown. 4 million and 1. Yo, that is a very interesting metric. What do you think? I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to look into this real quick, bro. Bobby, you look like Squidward when you watch this stuff. Yo, shout out to Tubi. What's up? Yo, you funny, bro. Last I checked, 2 mil is higher than 1 mil on our Triple GPT. Yeah, yo, Triple GPT, you might have failed math, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's higher, but 43 million. It just shows you the level of engagement. Think about it. Subscribers don't matter no more. There's people with. I don't want to use myself. Let's just say CJax, right? CJax has over 50,000 subscribers. If he goes live, he's gonna hit between let's just say 1 to 2,000 viewers live. I'm not even gonna name names, bro. Let's just say this. There's people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and if they go live right now, they're probably man. I've seen people go live and not hit 100 people. That just shows you that the level of engagement right now is like followers. The algorithm doesn't. Followers are cool. It's a good look, but it's really about what is the engagement. It just shows you the high level of engagement. 4 million subscribers. 1 million of them are, and we're not even. Like a lot of these people, like 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 people are paying $50 out their pocket damn near every month, including you, Triple GPT, every month, paying for a product that sounds insane in 2026. I don't think there's no other company, not you. I don't think UFC, I don't think anywhere else, bro. What other company is running pay-per-views like AEW, getting these people to pay consistently $50, bro? Now, the global reach, WWE still has that in a chokehold. They still got the global influence. They still got the global reach. And they still got the higher engagement. But it's still like, you got 43. If there was 43 million AEW sickos, I'm saying a good 30 of them are going to be highly engaged. And you know what I mean? Then another thing, it's unfair. AEW isn't even 10 years old yet, bro. WWE is 40 years old. So, you know what I mean? You got that. Hold on, let me see something. Yo, that's incredible, bro. That was a good joint. Gaddis in the building. Yo, Gaddis says, hold on. I'm trying to read this on chat to see what they say. Let me see. I wish I can't zoom in. Factually, I don't think it's a comparison that proves who's winning a viewership. Why? Because you're mixing different metrics. Social media followers measure brand size and long-term audience. TV viewers measure current viewership. WWE also has decades of brand history and a bunch of large international footprint, so its follower count isn't directly comparable to AEW's. AEW is averaging around half of WWE weekly TV audience, despite having roughly 1/10 of the social media following that is notable. That could support an argument that AEW audience is relatively engaged. But if the claim is simply who's winning the viewership battle, WWE is still winning based on total weekly TV audience. The social media numbers don't overturn that. That was a good kind of point. AEW is averaging around half of WWE's weekly TV audience, despite having roughly 1/10 of the social following. Now I know y'all can't see it because I can't really zoom in because it's the app. Maybe I should start putting chat on a desktop thing. But yo, that's an interesting conversation. It's just man. It just shows you the engagement of everything. Finally watched Raw. LA Knight promo was fire. Yo, lady, you finally watched Raw. Yo, this is the end of the week. Be sickos be watching docs all day. We have laughs. WWE days, we get 800 in here. AEW days is 300. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I think everybody, yeah, Yeah, it's weird. Last I checked, 2 mil is higher than 1 mil. Yeah, I read that. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's an interesting conversation, man. I can't wait to see that WWE radio, bro. I want to see how that turned out. Oh, thank you, GPT. Your worker. We still with. We still with it. Yo, GPT, you know this redemption coming up Sunday. You know, I wish we could get pay-per-view numbers too, but I think it's gonna be cool because sickos have jobs. But it's 3 red crackdown. Oh, Mustafa asked, did I like Obsession? Yo, real quick before I get out of here, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Obsession, I did not expect for Obsession to be that crazy, bro. That joint is definitely crazy, man. Enigma said Triple GPT 2 million is more than 1 million, but if you shoot 50 free throws and hit 10 of them, and I take 10 free throws and hit 9, you're not better for hitting one more. Nah, that's a fact. LA Knight said everything I have felt about Roman Reigns for years. Damn, did he? I can't even remember his promo, to be honest, Monday. Yo, lady, I can't even remember what he said Monday, to be honest. WWE is 70-year-old company. No, that's a fact. Better promo than anything Roman Seth. Yeah, I remember it was kind of solid. Get him in my Method Man voice. Nah, facts. Yeah. I think it's no how can I say this, man? It's no secret AEW is doing a solid job. Yeah, man. They're keeping their numbers strong. They're not gonna have no problem getting a TV deal. And even with their biggest horse, MJF, not in the joint, they keep 700,000 views, and to do the numbers all in is gonna be doing is incredible, man. It's incredible, bro. You're not goofy ass dude. Trauma Pain, Triple GPT just compare apples to oranges. Fearfully Confident said, Fed tarts have learned about numbers. They barely got the alphabet. Nah, that's a fact. They already have a TV deal. Yeah. Do they? I don't know. I keep hearing about a TV deal. Like I keep hearing that's a thing, but I don't even know the information on that, to be honest, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. This definitely was a W stream, man. I might be dropping. What is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, I might be dropping a little bit late tomorrow. I probably gotta go over Crackdown because we barely even went over it. God, it was such a forgettable show, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna put the video together for Crackdown, man. W's in the stream, W's in the chat. We got Redemption Sunday. Yeah, man. I'm going into the Redemption feeling good, man. Philly got LeBron. Tony Khan cleared up the injury stuff. Hey, Triple GPT, I think I'm going to trust my man Tony Khan. Bro was banged up, you know what I mean? Shout out for Warlock and the mods. I'll be switching up mods and stuff like that because I know we got a lot of usual suspects. So, yeah, man, I'll be switching them up from time to time. But shout out for Warlock for holding it down tonight. Shout out to everybody. My man, New Generation, still prayers up to you, you know what I mean? Lady and everybody in the building. Yeah, man. Everybody be safe this weekend. Triple GBC said AEW is number 2. Will always be number 2. WWE is number 1. Will always be number 1. Just acknowledge it. I'm running 20 verse. Triple GPT running 20 verse 1. That's crazy. Gaddis said AEW been around 7 years. and worth over $2 billion. Why it took WWE to the late 90s. Don't let GPT ruin yourself. Nah, Triple GPT running 20 versus 1 in the chat, man. Well, yo, nah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the super chats. This is definitely a dope live. Hopefully everybody be cool for the weekend, man. You know, this one of them long weekends. We got 2 long weekends in a row. So we got SummerSlam the weekend after this, Redemption Sunday. So, yeah, man, check out the video a little bit later on, man. Everybody stay safe out there. Everybody, you know what I mean? Make sure you keep following your dreams, following your goals. And like New Generation said, man, make sure you tap in with your loved ones. You never know when the last day, they could be yours or somebody else's. So tap in with your loved ones, people you care about. Let them know, you know what I mean, you care. See if anybody need help. Because not all help is monetary. A lot of us, we trying to get the bag. We're trying to do better in life. A lot of us is stuck in bills. Not all help is sending a Cash App and a Zelle. Sometimes help could be, yo, bro, you good. I ain't even going to lie, bro. I got people in jail. Just because thinking of this off the top of my head, I got people locked up right now. I need to be at least sending a JPay or a kite or, you know what I mean, sending some type of like, yo, bro, what's up, man? You know what I mean? I'm just tapping in, seeing what happened, dog. So I'm speaking to y'all, but also a lot of times when I'm giving y'all advice, I'm trying to tell myself that because there's areas in my life that I probably need, not that we all need to improve in. So W's in the stream, W's in the chat. Hopefully everybody do good, man. And I'm going to holler at y'all. It's Bobby Basu, 215. Like, comment, subscribe.